1 on the persuasion check, which automatically becomes it.
All
Kara, are
right.
you going to use your camera?
Welcome back to another episode of Failed Attempt, where a collection of assholes sit around and try to play Dungeons and Dragons. And
Fuck you, Craig!
Fuck!
Uh,
I was thinking about it earlier and I forgot.
because last week we said we weren't doing it anymore, so there you go. There you go. Hell yeah. To answer your question, yes, but not right now.
Someone's trying to join.
Yeah, that's for later.
Okay.
All right. So, where you guys inevitably left off is you went to Carcere, which is a level of Tartarus, which is where all of the doom and gloom. So anyone that lived a shit life or became too dangerous for existence or broke the rules of magic by jumping from one plane to another, which, by the way, that is a law of magic. Just because you can doesn't mean you're supposed to. So anyone who perished and thought that they were going to go to heaven or hell, and didn't live a qualified life for either, got pulled out and trapped here. So that is where you guys walked through a door in Gaudium. You went down into the basically what Garrison remembered or thought was the catacombs of the cemetery in Gaudium. By getting through, 3 of you had to bleed on the door. Garrison remembers the reason from the last time he had to do it, but now there's 2 others that were added to that reason, which just made it a little more complicated. As you guys got into this area, it was bitterly cold. I mean, to the point where unless you are resistant to cold, traveling in here for 10 minutes, you would literally start to get icicles growing off any fur or skin. Blinking would become difficult. Breathing would become difficult. Malador turned him, basically flame on like the Human Torch, but even that wasn't sufficient for the entire team. Because if they got too close to you, they would burn, and if they got too far away, half of them would freeze while the other side was warm. After finding a couple sets of weird footprints, one of which being a bare human footprint, not the barefoot, a bare human footprint, and then another one being the foot and the heel of a human footprint, and then just 2 long pointy toes, and then the other sets being shoes, walking in a, I think I called it a northwestern direction, even though none of you knew what direction it really was, but just for geographic purposes, I called it a northwestern direction. Toward the mountains is where they were going. After traveling for what seemed like forever, I mean, you covered 1, 2, maybe 3 miles before the cold really started to catch up with the wind wisping through. Malador looked through his wonderful deck that everyone loves, and he pulled out 3 different houses. He threw the purple and green one, which ended up blowing about 500 yards away in the wind. And then eventually, as you guys followed it, it exploded into a giant mansion. Merida explored the bottom floor right portion of it, which was a fully functional, like, chef's kitchen that would make Gordon Ramsay drool. But he'd probably still bitch about the food quality. And then the rest of you ended up going upstairs of the 6 spiral staircases, discovered that there were just a bunch of rooms lined up on the catwalk, and as you're kicking in the doors, they're just basic rooms to sleep in. At that point, Merida hears a couple of whispers in the kitchen saying, stay with us, we'll feed you, stay with us. And before anyone reacted to it, the grandfather clock began to move and morph into a giant clock-like creature with just different size clocks at different times on all of its joints. with one for a face, one for the chest, and then shoulders, elbows, and knees, head, shoulders, knees, and toes.
Yeah, that's everything. That's
And each one, nice. And each one has done different magical effects or not. Malador, with his detect evil and good, discovered that it's not an evil entity at all. So it's basically what you guys have been able to interpret through the fight, which Garrison and Vidar especially would have been able to interpret that this is more of a guardian than an evil creature. So whatever it's doing in this house, it's protecting something as you guys are fighting it. Where you left off after most of you being beaten half to death because of it, Garrison was about to go, and then one of his former familiar contacts that he had an interesting conversation with in an alley in Coast City.
We could say that.
Kicked the door in and said, "Master, I found you." And that is where we ended, and that is where we will pick up. So, you guys have a choice here. We can either for a very, very short time, Garrison, because it is your turn. We can either pause the fight for just so that you can interact with this character, or we can launch right back into the fight and you can interact later.
Yeah, he's just gonna. Garrison's just gonna look at him like, what? And then immediately turn his attention back to the giant clock monster.
Yorick, even though you are injured and bleeding out of every orifice, you are going to be able to ascertain that the shotgun blast that Malador put on this creature, that the icicles went up and froze it. It is now starting to melt into all of its joints and ligaments, and rust is beginning to form.
Nice.
So, Garrison, it is your go, and then it'll be the top of the round with Yorick on deck.
If memory serves, I think everything is spinning except for his shoulders.
His shoulders are spinning, his knees are spinning. It's everything but his chest.
Oh, I thought his chest was spinning.
No, his shoulder. Actually, no. I think it's everything but his elbows and his face. Yeah, his chest, his shoulders, and his knees are all spinning.
And his face.
And his face is spinning as well. So it's just his elbows that aren't.
Okay.
Because his face was the very first one.
That's true. Yes. So the only thing not spinning is the elbows.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So 2 clocks. The rest of them are spinning.
Their actions back.
And you guys are going to notice that the clocks on the right side of the body are going clockwise. On the left side of the body are going counterclockwise in the same speed. But yes, Garrison, it is your go.
Okay.
And then Yorick will be on deck.
I don't know if this is gonna work, but I'm going to do menacing attack on him. So if I hit, let's see if I do. 11, so that's gonna be a 19.
Please don't show.
A 19, yes.
Yeah. So he's got to make a wisdom save.
What does the menacing attack do?
It frightens. I'm pretty sure he's immune because he's a construct, but
yes. So nothing happens.
So nothing happens. I mean, he still is going to take the extra damage die, but
yes, he does not start shaking in his
gears.
Bug nuts. Hi.
Okay. So
yes, that's my checkers.
7 plus 7, so 14 plus 7, so 21 damage.
Okay.
for the first attack. Second attack.
Which I will just because the first time anyone did physical damage on it, I told you that it looked like it didn't do as much. So the 21 is reduced to 11.
If it's for resistances, my weapon is magical. It's a +1, so it's considered magical.
It's a physical resistance. Does it bypass that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Any if it's like a magic weapon or like a silvered weapon is used to bypass the resistances.
You got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. So it'll do the full 21. Got it.
So the damage I did before that should have all been full as well.
Yeah, and I know how much you did, so you're okay. I'll add it all in.
I rolled another 19, so
That hit again.
that's 6 + 7 is 13. So that's another 13 damage, and then bonus. I'm gonna bring around the butt end of my glaive.
And they say fighters are useless.
That's gonna be a unnatural 20.
Got it.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
And that's going to be butt end of the spear is +7 as well. So that's another 9 damage.
That's what I'm talking about.
Got it. That's a lot of fucking damage. All right.
That's a lot of damage.
Hold on.
You know what?
That was-
Just for shits and giggles.
That's a lot of damage.
I'm gonna action surge and do it all again.
That's
that was-
right.
Yeah, that was 43 right there.
Oof, that is a 26. I'm assuming. hit.
Yeah. End him, Garrison.
No, it somehow got extra.
It's somehow.
He tripped over his own feet.
That's 9. That's a 17.
17 damage?
Yeah, no, 17 to hit for the second.
No.
This is damn.
His AC is 18.
Yeah,
That last damage was 9.
9. Yeah,
Got it. 17 did not hit.
yep. So that's a miss.
Okay.
So that's it. all I
That's
got.
it. Oh, that's it. That's it.
That's it,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you sure? 52
Yeah.
damage. That's it. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Just wait. Next level up, I get action surge.
All right. So it is going to use one of its new and fresh legendary actions because they refresh at the top of every round.
I agreed.
So you're going to see the outside of the construct glow a bright yellow, almost blinding, like looking into the sun, and then it's going to dull back out.
Probably
I
here.
don't like the look of that.
Yorick, you are up with Vidar on deck, who's not here.
So,
Boo.
about how much of the ice has really melted into water?
Enough to, not really enough to make like the outer shell of it wet, but to make the gaps in between. Because like as you're looking at it, studying it, you see that like there's a gap between the shoulders and the collarbone, almost like it's armor plating. So the water is melted in between those,
Into the joints.
like it's getting inside the internal parts of the machine.
Which funny way do I want to do this?
That is up to you. This is so weird.
I'm gonna cast it with.
Right?
Like I'm used to just
I'm gonna cast Thunderblade at 3rd level.
okay. Is that a roll to hit, or does he have to roll to resist?
Dex save, and save is 16.
Roll your damage.
Let's go. And also, so initial damage. That's 5.
Emotional damage.
So let's see.
Emotional.
5 and an 8,
So this is
9,
thunder, not lightning, right?
11, 12. So that is 12 thunder damage.
Okay. There is a difference.
Oh,
So you're
no.
aware. If it was lightning, it would react to the water. Thunder does not.
It's still gonna hit it.
Okay. Thunder is the sound more than the electricity.
And then anybody that is within 5 feet of him has to also make a dex save.
Within 5 feet of him,
Yes.
Merida's good, Steven's good.
Yeah, I'm in the stairs.
Malador, did you eventually get back up to him, or were you thrown off still?
I don't remember, but I'm gonna say not yet.
The only
He's still-
one within 5 feet is Vidar, because Garrison has a 10-foot reach, so there's only one. How much damage did you just do?
12.
Wait, yes, I did because I turned into the Ghost Rider.
Yes,
Right?
you did. So it's a dex save, you said?
Yes, it is a dex save. The save is 16.
Roll that up, Malador.
Mm.
His dex is
I get
8 damage. So you take the full 12.
That's high.
Actually, no, not the full 12. It's only 2d4 damage from the explosion.
Okay.
So the construct took the 12 from the direct hit.
Yep.
And then the explosion, right?
All right, so he's got to roll the damage you're going to take. Vidar didn't. Is it all or
Oh,
nothing?
whoa!
3.
So you take.
Ah, good job.
Is it all or nothing? Because Vidar made his save.
In a 5-foot radius takes 2d4 on a failed dex save. So,
Yeah, so he doesn't take any. So Vidar dodged. Fantastic.
I'm like, ow.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
What was that?
I need to cast that.
There
There goes my third level spells.
Your third.
Yeah,
Nice.
all my spell slots for that are post. I'm gonna cast Healing Word, Evil, right,
Evil.
on Merida.
Oh, okay.
So I'm rolling all the d4s tonight.
You are. You're rolling all of them. No one else is going to roll d4s but you.
Why do you think this is the D4?
So that is 4 plus 4, 8. You deal for 8.
There you go. At least it's something.
And that is my turn.
All right. It's going to burn another legendary action. And I need. I need everybody to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
No. Wisdom save.
Mm-hmm.
So, I get it.
Let's go. We love the cheese dice. 18.
Yes. Natural
Got a natural 20.
I love mine. That's I always, just
Got a natural 20 for a 22.
an 8.
You got an 8?
An 8.
18. 20.
What'd you get, Steven?
18.
And you got a natural. Vidar got a natural. So, Malador, you're the only one
I'm
affected
gonna
by
go
it.
fuck myself.
So what comes out of it is instead of basically when you're outside, instead of the wind blowing towards you, it's now as if it comes out of its body and blows outward into a bubble and covers the entire room. Malador, you go back to your tiefling form.
Fuck, that's fine.
You are silenced and restrained.
Awesome.
That's a first.
So anything that has to do with spells, communing, you can't do any of it. And you can't move. Your speed's reduced to 0.
Alright, can I move my arms?
Nope.
Oh,
You're
fuck.
restrained.
Got it.
You're in a gigantic
Wait,
hug.
Okay. We determine the
Can we get this spell for us?
thing
Just for
used
future use.
magic.
Do what now?
Like,
He
Should
wants
we
to spell.
determine if the thing used magic?
Wait,
to
as
do
a
the
reaction, could I put on my rip it and slip it ring?
No, it wouldn't fully work anyway. You haven't identified
Yeah,
it.
because Well, as soon as I put it on, it worked.
You can try.
I want to try. If I put it on, would it work? No? Okay.
No, because you tried it again for a second time and it didn't work.
Yeah, because
Right.
you tried doing this motion and it didn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tried doing this motion, you know, didn't work.
That one right there. And dice pop out.
And down goes Jeb.
Oh no! What happened?
Because I remember that I cast Adazi's Void Bolt on it, and I don't
Yeah.
remember. Okay. So we determined that it doesn't use spells? Or...
There are more features.
Okay.
You did cast it on it. Some of the things were spells, like the lightning bolts that came out of its shoulders and shit. Those were spells.
Okay.
This was not. Neither was the glow.
And
Guys need to figure out how to get me
Oh,
on.
and on its turn,
So,
it needs to
The
roll
elbows
the-
are now spinning, and it is Vidar's turn
Wait.
with Malador on deck, who can't do anything. So it'll be.
Do I
spinning.
can I roll to get out of it when it's my turn?
You will come back at the end of its next turn.
Well,
Okay. And then
So everyone
the,
gets to go.
So everyone gets to go but him.
the
so it'll
clock
be
needs to roll a
Steven.
Constitution saving throw to
Do what?
break free of Adazi's Void Bolt.
Okay. It needs to roll a con save.
Yeah. Of 17, and it has
I'll be right back then.
-4 on it.
It didn't. That did not work at all. So it's still there. Vidar, what are you going to do, sir?
Vidar's gonna do Vidar things.
Vidar is going to.
Vidar's
do
gonna do
Vidar
big spoon stuff.
things. I know what Vidar is going to do.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. I don't.
That's automatically 2. And his third one. Hell fucking yeah. So I'm just going to roll that damage right now just to get it out of the way. That is. Okay, 4 damage. So Vidar splits into 4. And now he's going to take 2, 4, 6. He's going to take 8 crossbow attacks at this thing.
Dang.
Nice.
You really like making him use that.
Yeah, he never does.
Wait, I thought, was Vidar within range? Like, is he like right next to him? Should he back up?
He can with his movement.
Yeah.
But you see him split into 4 different ones. Each one pulls out the crossbow, and each one gets 2 attacks.
Nice.
Yes, I love him using this. And he only does when I do it.
It's a secret that his character has that only the DM knows about.
Exactly. All 8 of those hit.
Nice.
God damn.
I think he's gonna get lit up.
Yeah, I don't have enough D6s for this.
We have a few.
Oh my god, bald-headed Granny just joined.
What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing?
Oh,
It's currently your turn.
Hey, Vidar, I'm taking your turn. I just had you split into 4,
Don't.
and
No,
you're,
don't do it.
you're taking 8 crossbow shots at him, and all 8 of them hit.
Am I dead?
no,
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 you're
this is you
killing
attacking him. It's
You're
you attacking him.
Oh, it's me attacking him.
Yeah, you split into 4,
And each 4.
and each one did 2 crossbow attacks.
Y'all been playing without me? How dare you?
Well, you showed up late.
Yeah, that's your fault.
I showed up on time. What are you talking about?
It's true, he did. He's actually 2 minutes early.
Technically.
Technically. Testically speaking.
Here we
Technically speaking.
Testically speaking. There's nothing technical about it. Yep. That's what happens. This is all fucking math.
Math.
Actually, because of that, I'm going to do it on here. Because fuck
Have I
math.
gotten hit?
Nope.
Not yet.
Oh, I'm still really low.
The only person that has had anything happen to him is Malador.
Malador.
He's
Malador? Okay, I was about to say,
tied up
don't
and
say
gagged
you're
right
it.
now.
Thank God.
Yeah, I'm kind of hurting right now.
You and me
Little
both,
Spoon
man.
is surviving.
Big Spoon's struggling too.
6,
Well, I'm slowly making my rounds on my
7.
healing, so I just top Merida off.
and 8.
Heal
I'll top
yourself,
off
man.
before.
See, I could do that, but I know for a fact if I heal myself, someone else is gonna take a hit and go down,
That's the way that works.
and then they're gonna
When
be
you're
like,
selfish, someone else dies.
then they're gonna be like, "What the hell, man? Why didn't you heal me?"
8.
That's the way the cookie crumbles.
That's the way she
Typical healer
goes.
problems.
And 9. You just did 60 damage, Vidar.
Nice.
And you
How?
only took 4 from your dudes exploding when they're done.
How the heck did
So,
they
yeah,
do 6?
what-
Did you do the thing where they like spread out and then they all shot crossbow shots?
Yes. Your split personality, yes.
I need to start using that more often.
Because I rolled a 3, so you
I have a turn.
split into 4 of you. They each took 2 crossbow shots, and then 3 of them vaporized, and you took 4 damage total. But you just did 60 to the fucking.
All right,
So I need to subtract 4 from my 36.
Do what?
I need to subtract 4 from my
If
36.
you refresh, I already did. It's looking hurt.
Nice.
do the clocks look like they're slowing down any, or
In the order of which they started spinning, they start to slow down. So you're gonna see the face ones start to slow down,
Shoulder.
then the shoulders, then the chest, then the knees, and the elbows.
I don't like that.
Its actions are getting refreshed.
So that was
Or it's
Vidar's.
turning up one massive ass attack, and we're about to just take a lot.
That
of
was
damage.
Vidar's go. Malador is silenced and restrained, so it's Steven, and then Merida is on deck.
Okay, so I am going to. I feel like I could get away with that, but okay, we're going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
You got Eldritch Blast as a bard?
I'm a warlock as well.
Yeah, he multi-class.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
these multi-classes, man.
22 and a 22 and 21.
Those both hit, yes.
So then, where's my D10? D100. That is 14 damage. I'm
Okay.
so good at this. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Healing Word at 2nd level.
To who?
To Vidar.
That's my boy.
And he'll heal for 10.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Cool beans.
I guess I feel better.
You guys feel better? Merida, you are up with Garrison on deck.
I don't really know how hurt I am. Do I
Right,
look
I'm
okay? I
gonna-
have a rib sticking out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do boot death.
The skin on your elbows is missing. You got a rib poking out.
How do I look?
I'm fine, guys. An eyeball hanging.
Tis but a flesh wound.
Tease with the flesh.
One of your
You don't
feet
have
are
any
pointed in-
arms.
One of your feet are pointed in the wrong direction.
I could still kick
It's like
you.
a scratch.
Have at thee.
And then he does healing word, and suddenly it's, oh, my foot works again.
It just, on its own, clicks back into place.
Ow! I think that was more painful.
I just imagine it's Steven's musical notes that just wrap around his leg and snap it back into place.
Oh.
I'm gonna try again.
That was a miss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you all in the same house?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh God. You have that ugly mug to look at? That's crazy.
Hey! I bet Mama's home.
Do I need to put my card?
I don't think so. It'll be fine. She'll be fine.
Okay.
Is she home?
Lilith.
No, she ain't.
Gonna show you off to the
They're just
people.
whining for no reason.
If my key's hitting the thing.
Yeah, probably. Hey, come on. Let's not start this again. Shut up.
Let's go say hi to everybody's. Say hello.
There you go. There is a cat in the camera.
She wants to show her beans.
Yeah,
No.
that's a no either.
Brought to you by
The boot
Bookbinder.
of death did not work.
But we're gonna try stab o' death though.
We're gonna try the stab of death. All right.
Still in range of that. You know
The
what? You're going to
beans.
jail.
And
That's jail.
your sorcery points are reactions, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, that's a no.
That's a no. All right. Yes. So she tries 2 boots of death, and then her stabby stab goes to swing, and it just kind of dings off the outer shell.
That's rough, buddy.
Get it together.
That's rough.
Are you moving at all, or are you staying?
I'm gonna go back to the. I'm gonna go up to the top of the stairs.
Because you were halfway.
I was halfway up. I don't want to be like on the stairs and then collapse.
Don't do
So
it. It's a long way up. Trust me.
The long way down. So you,
I'm gonna go up to the top
Okay.
and.
as you get up to the top, you notice the part of the catwalk that's missing from the lightning bolt that hit it and sent Yorick down to the floor. But you are able to get up there.
I'm okay.
There's just now about a 3-foot hole in the floor, and the bedroom door is charred,
That sounds better.
but you are at the top. How the fuck did you just get out of your cage? Did you learn how to open a door? Hey! Oh my god. Yo!
That was the one that barked.
Come here. Scott.
We're having technical difficulties.
Okay.
We
Yeah,
love our pets.
Mute.
That's what I'm doing.
Dogs. This is why we have cats.
This is why we have cats.
I
got
think
the
all
cats.
of us should go like scavenge through our house and find all the kitties and show off.
I can only hear every other word that you're saying because of the music.
Got like a reverb to it. Hey, can I just remove people from the call? Yeah, I can.
We're trying to remove Jake.
Is your assistant perhaps a hot mommy with nice milkers?
I'm lactose intolerant, but I have my EpiPen.
They say everything's bigger in Texas. I'd love to disappoint you.
Special teams, special plays, special players. Tuesday.
Such a classic movie. What is it called? The Ringer? Was that what it was called? Yeah.
No, this is sketch.
Is it?
Yes. No, special teams, special plays, special players is not from a movie. It's from sketch.
That all sounded like. Did you ever see the Ringer with?
I
Johnny
love the
Knoxville?
Ringer.
Yeah.
I love the Ringer.
There we go.
How many fingers am I holding up? Oh, how many fingers do I have? 10. No, 8 and 2/3.
Okay.
We went and got ice cream. When the fuck do we get ice cream?
Oh, it's so great.
Gonna burn its last
That movie.
legendary action before Mr. Garrison goes.
Why?
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
Good. They'll run off mute, so they should be good.
I thought
Yeah,
that one
we're
was
off
me,
mute.
but no, this one.
Oh my god.
All right.
I hate those
I don't think
things
they're
so
Nash.
much.
I thought I clicked it by.
Are we back live?
You're a towel.
Yeah, we're good. We're back. So it's gonna use its last legendary action before Mr. Garrison goes.
Mr. Garrison.
And all of the clocks on its body are going to stop spinning
And we're dead.
at the same time.
Shit.
Garrison, your turn.
What kind of horrible spell is happening?
Okay, so
One where I get KO'd.
I'm going to
Time goes
attack
by
him.
so slowly.
Yeah. Let's see.
Sorry.
18's gonna hit.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Mm-mm. You remember that yellow glow?
Yeah.
Oh no, it increased its AC.
By how much?
Okay. Then does
Well,
a.
you know,
It's not Shield of Faith, so it's not +2. If it's regular Shield, then it's a +5. So its AC should be 22.
Yeah, but shield is
No,
also
21
a
hit it.
reaction.
no, a 21 hit, yeah. So it's
It has to be
Somewhere
something else then.
It's
So 19 or
It's
20.
probably some homebrew thing. Some clock power. I don't know.
That's the clock power.
Yeah.
It's the
clock
shield.
feature is a homebrew.
It's
But,
the shield of Captain Fuckery.
I'm assuming a 24 hits.
Yes.
Okay. He's gonna
Listen, don't hate, all right?
No,
He's
I'm
gonna
hating.
have to
We're
make
always
a
hating.
strength save or be
You ain't
pushed
hating, you ain't mad.
15 feet.
I'm trying to make sure you don't have fun, Captain.
Oh, I have fun all the time.
I know.
It failed its strength save.
Okay, so it's going to be pushed back 15 feet.
Okay, so it'll.
Right,
Okay. So from its proximity, you're going to push it back 15 feet, and it's going to slam into Oblier and crash into the front door. So I'm going to roll some damage there.
Not Oblier.
Random's character's dead. Clear was random.
Poor Oblier.
Plus 5, 12 plus 8 is 20.
okay.
And then so the butt attack. 19 doesn't hit, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
So with that, I'm also going to charge at it and then use my reaction to do my evaporate.
Okay.
So I'm going to get right up to him.
Hell yeah.
Evaporate. Is that just a hit, or is it? Do I have to roll to hit that, or is that a like? I thought it was like an area attack.
Vanish from sight entirely. So where the magic cannot detect, blah, blah, blah. You can more anywhere you need to go. Yep. So that's not an AoE, so no one else is going to be affected by it, and you just roll your damage.
Okay. So 3.
But remember the rest of it.
Yep.
and haven't used this in a group proximity before, so please, after you roll your damage, please describe what it looks
Have
like.
I seen it?
I
think he used it in front of Vidar.
Vidar is the only one that has.
Okay.
But I
Yeah,
did
because
not
we were
have
talking
this-
about how bullshit their new abilities are. Because that was the first time I did the split personality was in front of him, and he was like, "You're fucking
Let
ugly."
me show
dude."
you this shit.
he called me ugly because I had that black shit coming all over me. He's
Yep.
like, "You're ugly, dude," and I was like, "You're ugly."
It's gonna be 14.
Okay.
I'm sorry, 18.
18.
Yeah.
Got it.
So yeah,
Please
basically,
describe what this looks like, because it basically like you're going into a full-on sprint at him, which you already leave a trail of air behind you because of how fast you move,
Yeah.
and then poof. So just describe the poof.
yeah. So it's gonna look like a poof of the same black mist that comes off my wings when I'm flying.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go like that, and it's gonna poof like that, like because it's necrotic damage. So I'm just gonna, and then that whole mist cloud is gonna move around, kind of like how when you see like a group of birds, how it like floats around in like that.
In unison, like how
in
they fly
unison.
around in unison.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's gonna look kind of like that, but like with black particles as I go around the clock.
You also see that the like yellowish gold outer plate of its armored shell starts to turn black, and like the rust from the water starts to spread, and as the particles are going in, they're embedding in to the armor plating, and it's turning into a charred black color.
Garrison's got a new nickname.
What is that?
Poof.
What is that?
We're gonna call him Poof.
Poof.
Yep.
Be on.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Okay. And Garrison is done. That would be back up to the top of the round, being Yorick. It gets all of its legendary actions back. Yay.
No.
And you forbid it.
I forbid it.
And from a location somewhere in the building, even with your passive perception in the heat of the battle, you're unable to really detect where the direction is. Plus, it's a kind of an echo throughout the inside of the building. You hear a faint cry for help.
Help!
The suspicious.
I have a question. Do I, when I'm in this evaporated form, I can like see, right? Just like some sort of sight.
Yes.
So if I have any movement speed left, I know he only moved 15 feet. I got 60, but can I try and see? Like, can I go inside of him in the evaporated form?
Yes, yeah, you can go move anywhere you need to go, whatever direction you need to go. You just can't attack or take any actions.
Right.
So yeah, you can go into like, if you want to go inside the mechanical, you can to like see what's in there. Sure.
Yeah.
How does it work?
Yeah.
And given that you have movement and you want to do that, I'll describe it while Yorick decides what he wants to do. After Yorick, it is the clock. So Garrison, as you bring yourself into its body, so you guys are going to see all of those black dust particles that were forming around it now just suddenly suck right into the machine itself, so they are no longer there. The blackened char that it left on the outside of the body does remain. It does, the normal yellow gold does come out more, as if the effect became less as he went inside it. Garrison, what you see inside the machine is not what you would expect inside the machine. It's not wires and the inside of clockwork and bolts and all this stuff. When you get in there, you see just a ball of hovering energy that's just every once in a while giving off different colors. and little flashes come off of it.
Interesting.
But however, from the inside, you can see the backs of the clocks that are all not moving anymore. And you do notice that the ball is kind of extending like solar flares toward the shoulder clocks.
Yeah. So it's what like powers up the abilities, basically. Yeah. Okay.
So yes,
All right.
Yorick, you are up
So I
with Clockwork Orange on deck.
I am gonna take out my dagger and cut my hand just enough to get a drop of blood out of it and cast Bane.
Okay.
That is a charisma saving throw on
Yes.
up to 3 creatures of my choice. Just the clock.
Oh, come on. You don't want to do it on your friends?
No.
Do it on me.
Put it on Malador.
Okay. Well, that's,
Hey, yo, wait. What
that's
am
an
I talking
11 minus 2, so that failed.
Okay, so now, from now on,
It has a minus 4, right?
It's a
That's a minus four to
D4.
every
You
roll.
subtract a D4.
And minus D4 to
subtract
every
the
roll.
D4
Yeah, minus a D4 from every roll.
from every attack roll or saving throw.
Pretty nice.
Yeah, Bane's pretty good. I like Bane.
Is pretty.
Does
is
it
pretty
stack?
good.
No,
No, it doesn't stack.
Not stack.
Bane does not stack.
I
We
wish
just have to
it-
protect him because it's a concentration spell, so we
Does
can't.
does your dice increase higher level you get?
No,
Mm-mm.
Bane?
it's always just
No,
a
you
roll.
can just it's always a D4, but you can select more people or creatures the
Okay.
higher
Use it.
level you can do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you use a level 1 spell slot, it's just 3, and then for every level you just add another person.
Gotcha.
It is
So
a
second level's
constipation.
4, 5, 6, stuff like that.
So that will be my turn. I'm gonna hold concentration.
Roll to shit.
Roll. Yes, it's a constipation spell.
Just the entire time he's in that spell mode. He's
Yes. The entire
He's just
time he's
like-
in it, you see this like look of fixed horror on his face, and he's trying to squat down a little bit, and like he's got his fists
But
pressed
York,
together.
are
and
you-
he's just
Are you pooping?
Yeah.
Battle.
his face starts to turn red as he's just. It hurts. It hurts. And for every minute he takes a die of 6 of bladder damage,
bladder damage.
bladder and bowel damage.
Oh shit! One of his kidneys exploded.
As he just pisses all over the floor.
Take one
My
D8
colon!
My colon exploded. Okay. It's
It's terrible because I know someone who literally just died of their colon exploding.
That's
pretty
horrible.
shitty.
It is going
He
to.
had he actually went in for a tip fib repair on the day he was supposed to be discharged. He found a bowel obstruction, but they sent him home anyway.
That's
2
fucking
days
crazy.
later, he came into the ER with 105 temperature and his colon exploded.
Wow.
And his body just ended up giving up like after 3 weeks. So
That's crazy.
All right, on that note, it's
Sad
going to
to hear.
burn 2 legendary actions. That's because I have no idea how else to react to that.
you're good.
It's going to burn 2 legendary actions. And
Enough of that sad shit. Back to D&D.
Sad shit.
I need
No.
everybody
No.
No!
to give me a dex save.
Why you gotta give me deck saves?
That actually includes a
If we're
bleeder.
proficient when in it, that means we get advantage, right?
Yes, unless I
Lovely.
say otherwise.
Cool.
That's a 10. Just go ahead and give me the damage. It's fine.
Okay. Oh hell no.
I got a 23.
I also got a 23.
Do I get a roll?
I'm about to lock every single dice away.
No, because he
Yeah, if
can't
he's-
take damage.
Because technically he's like in gaseous form.
He can't take any damage. So Malador, you definitely failed.
Of course.
Vidar and Steven passed. What'd you get?
I failed.
I would have had
You got it.
disadvantage anyway.
Yorick!
Restrained and shit.
Okay,
So.
so
Hell yeah,
So,
character
Yorick,
development.
Vidar,
Yeah.
all succeeded.
Look at me go.
Oblier
You know what?
failed.
I'm a multi-class into rogue.
Hey, don't tempt me like that.
I need that sneak attack for my Eldritch Blasts. One Eldritch Blast does 64 damage.
I get 3 of them bitches.
I kill you with my mind. Power word kill, never heard of her.
Okay, so Vidar, Steven, and Yorick, 17 points of lightning damage.
Oh, jeez.
That is a lot.
Merida and Malador, 34.
I'm gonna go fuck
Holy
myself.
And
shit.
Oblier.
Oh no,
So-
Oblier.
You see, so Garrison, you would see this from the inside. That
Ooh,
floating ball expands
gotta
to
make a
cover the
roll.
entire space. What you guys see from the outside is it glows a pale blue that turns into a very sharp, blinding white, and then the entire room fills with a lightning bolt
Okay, I have a
Is-
question.
coming out of every direction.
I have a question.
Yes.
I just went below my number. Do I just burst out, go insane now?
I think so. I think actually, yeah, no, you have to roll for that. But yes, I believe so. I think that's one of the
No,
things.
it's I believe I have to make a strength DC 20. Oh yeah, I hit that.
All right, is anybody under 1/3 of their total hit points?
Advantage. Natural
Fuck.
20.
Okay.
That's
We both are.
Okay.
20. That's a 29. So yeah, it happens.
Full health.
That's
So
not to
I'm
roll
good.
to maintain my concentration. Fuck yeah, I keep my
Yeah, you got it.
concentration.
Yeah, if any attacks are directed towards Yorick and Merida, I have to make a con save to try to keep from jumping in front of the attack.
Okay, so then make a con save because they both got hit.
Oh my god.
And
got
this
hit
isn't
too, though.
magic.
Yeah, I got hit too. Does that trigger?
I mean,
even if it's an
is it
area of
melee-
effect?
Is it melee magic or does it matter?
It says in the event that a party member reaches 1/3 of their health, you must make a con 15 save or take this reaction unwillingly. It calls you to leap in front of whatever attack goes against them next.
Okay, so you're going to take your damage and then I need you to roll. And if you fail it, then you take their damage too.
Holy fuck. I got an 18.
And
Lovely.
then you're
19.
Then you're good.
That would have
Thanks,
put me
yeah.
under.
Thank you, Vidar.
Right.
But I should be fine. When I rage, I'll get a shit ton of health.
And this
Yeah.
lightning wasn't magic.
What is the effect if it does?
Like, if it is magic,
It's not able to do it, right?
yeah, it's just unable to do it.
Let me check. Let me actually. Nope. Nope.
I'll
That was-
happily take the 34 health back.
Okay, so then they got to make another con save.
How do you get the health back?
Wait, never mind.
Yeah, no.
Never mind.
No, remember, if you fail that roll, then he comes out and just starts laying
Right.
waste to everything and everything. But you made it, so you're just going to remain unconscious. He's going to remain at bay and pissed off. Yeah, that's one of. You think his were shark is bad. When he goes under, he has to roll to keep the Ghost Rider from taking control. And then that becomes me.
And Ghost Rider sees everything as impure.
Yep.
Dirty.
He does. He attacks everything.
He's racist.
Everything.
He is.
He's very racist. Fuck you, Nick Cage.
He's not very tolerant.
It did not make it. So that effect is still on it.
Oh, where did he go?
However, now, after that big blast, the clock retracts back into a normal grandfather clock.
Break the clock!
Beat the shit out of him.
What do you mean? Like it's an actual regular clock?
It turns back into its normal, just tick-tocking grandfather clock.
Get it now.
Can I just punch the face of the clock to try to break the glass?
You break the glass.
Cool. I feel better.
It just reverted back into a normal grandfather clock.
Yep, I feel
Okay,
better.
guys.
Time to leave.
Yeah, nope, time to pick this clock up and throw it in
There's-
a ravine.
Hold on. There is somebody here. Do you not hear that?
The noise has stopped. Did you guys leave? Please say no.
You hear that?
And
Yeah.
that is echoing throughout the building. You're
I
also
heard something.
you're also going to notice, anyone who's able to pay attention, is as it reverts into a grandfather clock, the size of the house starts to kind of shrink.
It's slowly getting smaller, like the walls are closing in.
Guys, we need to get out
not,
of here.
Not at a rapid pace, but it does begin to kind of close in. However, it stops.
Okay.
Okay, let's go throw the clock in a ravine.
But now that you guys are sitting in the middle of the room, the kitchen gets to the point where all of you can see it. The left side of the house that no one explored before is just a giant, well-furnished living room that is within your sight. And then upstairs, it's not an endless amount of rooms on the catwalk. It is now just a collection of them with a couple
Okay,
of doors
so-
kicked in and the catwalk burnt down.
You said that the voice is echoing throughout the house, right?
Yes, and now
Could
that,
try to
now that
make
the
a
walls
roll.
are closing in, it's actually getting easier to hear it. O'Bleer is bleeding outside the building.
Okay. I'm more worried about this voice. Is there any kind of roll we can make to try to pinpoint where it's coming from, or does it just
Yes,
seem like it's coming from anywhere?
Garrison, for you, I need a con save, please. But yes, if you guys want to do a perception check, survival check.
Perception.
I'm doing a survival.
I'm gonna eat a red crystal.
That's 15. What's the?
Okay.
I got a 27 survival.
You feel the pull to O'Bleer, not to drink him, but to help him.
Oh yeah.
It's just
I
you're
was gonna
able.
do. Yeah, I was
You're
gonna do
able
it
to
anyways.
resist the
Yeah.
pull if you don't want to go.
No, am I still in my?
At this point, because you're out of battle, I'll say no.
Okay. So I'll
So you
come.
poof back to Garrison.
Yeah. So I'll poof back. Do I poof
What's
back?
up,
Am I
Poof?
still in the clock? Does the clock explode? Like right?
No, you poof outside of it. But
Oh
as
my
you're doing
God.
it, as you reform into Garrison, it's just the normal grandfather clock that it was when you walked into the house the first time.
All right.
With
Garrison
now-
Kool-Aid invented the clock.
With now the only clock there busted in from Vidar punching it.
Nice.
Malador, roll 4d4 and add 4.
Gotcha, and that's how much I heal?
That's how much you heal.
Oh, nice.
I rolled.
Actually, you're unconscious. How are you doing that?
I'm not unconscious.
You didn't go. You said you dropped. Oh, you dropped below your quarter. Never mind.
Yeah.
I thought you said you went to 0.
No, we're good.
Okay.
I rolled
I'm
a
just gonna
21
flop.
perception.
And survival,
27.
and you just flop.
I just flopped.
Merida does her normal, just sit down on her butt.
I'm sitting at 6 health. I'm just gonna flop onto my butt.
So yeah,
Singed hairs.
Plus, what
you
did you
rolled
say?
survival and you rolled perception. So your abilities to pinpoint are 2 different ways. Vidar is more like trying to get the gist of the stairs are going up here, so the echo's bouncing here, so it has to be going there. And Vidar's more like it's over there. Or Yorick is just like, hey, it's over there.
I'm over here mathing.
Yeah, Vidar's over there mathing, trying to like the
equation.
if the echo came from this room, it bounced
If I
off
use the
this wall.
Pythagorean theorem.
And he's trying to really like do the survivalist thing, and then Yorick's just like, dude, it's right there.
Dude, it's just.
So
right
that's the
there.
difference. But it's
Did you say +2 or +4?
+4.
+4. So you guys are able to pinpoint that it is literally the room that was like charred from the first lightning bolt that blew Yorick off the catwalk with the 3-foot hole in front of it.
All right,
I'm gonna
bet.
look
I'm
at-
gonna jump.
Okay.
What were you gonna say, Vidar?
I was gonna look at Yorick and be like, "You want to go check it out?"
Oh, then Malador jumps
Yeah.
right up to the top
Let's,
and like
Let's go check it out.
jump.
Okay, so Yorick,
Meredith.
Malador, and Vidar are up there.
Meredith is exhausted. She just goes sit.
Steven, what are you doing?
I'm like gonna try to destroy this clock by myself if I have to.
Okay.
Just take
Vicious
the key out of the
mockery.
back.
Vicious mockery. Tell him his mama was a cuckoo clock.
So
Just take the key out of the back.
I mean, it's a clock. So what are you doing to destroy it?
I mean, first I'm just gonna see if I can just push it over.
What's your strength?
My strength is an 11.
Yeah, you're fine.
I'm just imagining a little goat man going up and being like,
He just goes up there like he just goes up there pissed off and just pushes it over. Yeah, it falls. And because Vidar already broke the glass, it just breaks more and shatters across the floor. And
make it bite the curb. Make it bite the curb.
The pendulum.
Make him bite the curb.
The pendulum stops because now it doesn't have the back and forth gravity that it's supposed to have, and it just stops ticking.
Good.
Garrison, what are you doing? Did you go out to help Oblier?
Yeah, I mean, I guess you. As I walk by, Stephen doing this, I'm gonna say like, guess you can say now it's a timeless piece, right? You get it because it's can't tell time anymore.
Tell him to get out of here.
You know what? It comes back to life. You're good.
Meredith's gonna.
The clock is just like, you know what? Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you with that stupid joke. I'm coming back to life now. I was going to say fine. Win.
A joke so bad it brings back the dead. All right.
Yeah, maybe I'll put that as a flaw. I'll make an NPC that's such a horrible comic that his jokes bring the dead back.
Imagine if we're in a morgue, one of these sessions, and somebody says a bad joke, and you just hear somebody, a dead guy, go.
All right. As you exit the build, I mean, he's right there, just laying on his back, sprawled out in the entrance, just bleeding. But as you're examining him, you are noticing something very familiar that also happens to you. Is the minor cuts and scrapes are starting to close.
Interesting. What are you doing here?
He just kind of laying on the back, just staring up as like little bits of ash and snow are hitting his face. I don't know how I got here or when I got here, but somehow I knew you were here, so I came to find you. Why were we fight? Why were you fighting a clock?
That's the least of our problems. I'm gonna help him up.
Okay. And the teeth marks, the scars are there.
What do you? Why did you call me master? First of all.
I think it has something to do with these.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. What's the last thing that you remember?
Feeling really tired and falling asleep outside somewhere, and then waking up in wherever this is.
As I'm talking to him, I'm also doing my know your enemy. I want to look at his class levels.
Nothing in fighter. Health wise less, strength way less.
Okay. So I'm just trying, so basically just like a normal person, basically.
Seems like it, yeah. You know who Oblier is.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm just
who's Oblier again?
He
Oblier, well, yeah, you can.
Yeah. So there was the time at the Cranking Ink when I blacked out.
That's all you had to say.
I went out to feed and unbeknownst to me, I murdered this poor gentleman. And he is one of the kids, one of the Death Sworn kids, one of the last living ones, I believe.
The only one.
The only one, right. He's of the Death Sworn family. I believe I did tell everybody this, because I did tell them that I also,
We
hid the
knew about
body.
the attack.
Yeah, you just didn't tell him who it was.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Everyone
So,
came
there's that.
upon like that murder scene at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
And at one
But
point, he's like,
now
yeah.
apparently here he is. Kind of a surprise. It's like when your ex walks in at the party, like, oh, okay, didn't know you were gonna be here.
although this is like the highest of high profiles, because above table, if you guys remember the history lesson that I gave, the Death Sworns are the ones that crafted the very high-tech weaponry that helped Gaudium and Salvetti win the war and keep their cities from being blown apart. They became very rich and famous and basically royalty. And then they were from Coast City. And then they were he got a scroll saying that they were murdered. And no one knew who did it or why. And then and Oblier was the last remaining heir, and he accidentally killed him in Coast City. So for the fruit that went up the stairs,
But before I go up the stairs, I do want to cast Cure Wounds on Merida.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't go up the stairs. I jumped up. I jumped up on top.
Okay, just remember there's a hole, so
9, 10.
you can't jump directly.
I can
in
roll
front
if
of
you
the
want
door.
me to.
Huh?
I can roll if you want me to.
No, I'm saying like you can jump up on the catwalk. Just remember there's a hole in front of the door, so you can't jump directly in front of the door. It's on either side.
Right.
There's a 3-foot gap in front of the door now, and half the door is burnt. But as you guys get up there, the voice is very clearly coming from the other side of that door.
Is there any way we can get past the 3-foot gap?
I mean, you could literally like bend over with a reach and open the door. It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
not
right,
an impossible
Malador,
thing.
do your
All I was describing is that you can't stand directly in front of the door.
Right.
Gotcha.
Bedard, if you hold on to my arm, I can reach out and open the door.
Malador kicks the door open. He just jumps like into the door.
Good luck with that fall.
Like Juggernaut style, burst through the door.
Okay, so
Here we go.
Do we have to break everything?
Cammy, if you want to turn your camera on, how do you react to this red tiefling?
Oh, not red tiefling. I'm in Ghost Rider form.
Yeah.
Why?
I never dropped it.
Yes, you did when you were silent.
You got changed.
When I got hurt, I never dropped it.
You got changed into tiefling because you were silenced.
After when I
And
went
restrained.
down to low health, I went into Ghost Rider.
You succeeded in your strength roll.
Yeah, I
so
saw
you
it.
didn't
Which means I
immediately turn
can
into
go in and control him.
Okay, so Cammy, please describe how you react to the fact that this flaming entity that you've never seen before bursts through the door that you were behind, and as the floor and the walls around it slowly start to catch on fire, he is like kind of catwalk crawled on the back of the door that is now laying flat on the floor as you are tied up and restrained on the bed.
Not what I was expecting. Hi? Can you help me?
First of all, why are you on the bed? Why are you tied up? And who the fuck are
Okay, my name's Cammy. I was just so I was hunting this witch doctor, and she banished me here.
What witch
So,
doctor? Name?
Ellen Wincrow.
Oh, fucking
Oh, no.
terrific! Ain't this just wonderful? Come on.
Well, I was hunting her. I'm not.
Yeah. Yeah, just shut up. and he's gonna.
Oh my
walk
god.
Walk over to the rope and burn
What do you
it.
mean? Malador makes friends everywhere he goes. I don't even
Okay,
know what you're talking
so
about.
First thing you
This
need to know,
fiery
Cammy, Malador's an
creature-
asshole.
So this fiery creature walks over to the rope that is binding you and sets it on fire. How are you
Okay,
with fire,
that's-
Cammy?
I,
Are you resistant to fire?
no.
Okay, so now the rope that binds you, along with the bed you're on, slowly starts to catch a blaze.
Holy shit. Okay. I just worked
My
really
bad,
hard to
my
try
bad,
and
my bad. I'm gonna flick out of. I'm gonna flick out of it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna swing into the room and just.
I got this.
So-
I got this. Hold on.
You swing into the room behind him. The door that was on the floor that he burst through is now completely on fire. It is spreading across the floor and up the walls, and now just this regular bed with this person on it is also catching a blaze.
Can we go 5 minutes without you setting something on fire?
I can't help it.
Yeah, Vidar's just gonna poke his head in, see the
can
shit
help
that's
it, though.
happening,
That's the
and then hold out his hand and be like, "Okay, yep, I'll just let's go. Come on."
I'm going.
Okay.
Fucking it out of the
So
room.
how do
Be
you
careful with the
exit
hole.
the room? How do you exit this fiery room with a hole directly in front of the door leading 20 feet down to the floor?
Probably just back up and try and jump through it. Just jump over it.
There you go.
Okay.
I could have just picked
Probably
you
not
up and
gonna
dropped
go.
down, but that would have worked.
I'm
Anyone who is exiting by jumping needs to give me a dex save.
Not me. No, I'm already on the catwalk.
first roll.
15.
I mean, I feel
Well,
like you can just step
down I
over
go.
3 feet, right?
Again.
Okay,
I
so
got
Yorick in his feeling kind of heroic since you guys beat the grandfather clock, goes running back out the fiery room, missteps where the hole begins, and just goes right back.
Can I
down
try to
where it
catch
started the
him?
first time.
Can I try to
Nothing
catch him?
works.
Go ahead.
What is that? A dex save?
That's a check.
Dex check.
Well, gravity
22.
works.
Okay, you catch him.
Oh,
Yeah,
thank
I
God.
grab Yorick by the back of his collar and just yank him back onto the
So
catwalk.
you grab him by hold on. You grab him by the back of the collar as he's going out. So now you're holding him into a blazing doorway, and I need a strength check if you're going to try to pull him back.
Got you.
Because
Fuck.
if not, you're going with him.
That's an 8.
We're going with it.
So, trying to be a good friend, a good big spoon, Vidar grabs onto the back of your collar and yanks and takes you and him out the door.
Just grab him and be like, "Oh fuck."
And you both plummet down. Cammy, what did you roll for your
I got a
jump?
15.
So you are fine. You're gonna duck, barrel, and roll onto the floor. You will take half damage because it is a 20-foot drop. Vidar and Yorick are gonna take full. How did the rest of you go down?
Hold on, Yorick.
Do I
Are you
take
under a
damage?
third of your health?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so then I guess I gotta try to tuck and roll and get him to land on top of me to try to take as least damage as possible.
Give me another.
We
dex
cuddled
check.
once.
We cuddled once.
Give
In a
me
shack in
another
the
dex
desert.
check.
In a shack in the
Don't you
desert.
know owls fall in love with the first person they meet?
We're not owls.
What else?
What did you get for another check?
A dex check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I did a save. My fault. 18.
Okay, so you do successfully get underneath him. So Vidar, you're gonna take the full 10. Yorick, you're gonna take 5. Cammy, you're gonna take 5. And who
Do I
else
take
decided
damage
to
at
jump?
all?
Huh?
Do I take damage at all? I rolled a 15.
You'll take half, which is 5. And Garrison didn't go upstairs because you were outside.
I was already at
and
the top of the stairs and I went ploof.
yes, so as the room is beginning to catch on fire.
I'm gonna go downstairs and get out.
So as you're going down the stairs, you look up and you see Yorick, followed by Vidar, followed by Cammy, and then Vidar and Yorick do this kind of twist in the air and then onto the
It's
floor.
beautiful. It's beautiful. It's poetic.
Like this swan twist.
And
Artiste.
then Mira's just gonna go, oi.
But you're all down on the floor as this
What is-
room 20 feet
What
up
is
is starting
what
to
does
burn.
Cammy
I'm
look
I'm gonna
like?
head
Can you
towards
describe
front door.
Okay, I have a picture, but I can't describe her.
Do both.
Sure.
Do both.
Both. Let me find the
Do
picture.
both.
I can
she
confirm
is-
gravity does work.
I'm gonna go down the stairs and head.
York, I'm just gonna stand up and be like, "Oh, awesome, that's great." My arms like behind my back, my collarbone's
Family
poking
Guy
out. I'm
style.
like, "Oh
Yeah.
man, that was a fun fall."
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He has like one
Is
arm
it
that's
tiefling?
now like curled up the back, and the shoulders kind of popped out of socket.
Oh, that's cool. I like.
We love it
She
here.
does have
We
a
love it here.
a
But
ring
yes,
on
it
one
is
of
in
her.
character art if you guys want to see it.
Does she look similar to Malador?
I don't think so. So
Another
she's
tiefling, lovely.
she looks maybe in her 20s, which is the same age as Malador.
Then never
Horns
mind.
that shoot straight upwards. There's a golden ring on the right horn. Barely shoulder length dark hair. Dressed like the adventuring type, although now some of her clothes have burn marks in them.
You're a tiefling and you're not resistant.
She's got a
fire?
simple looking breastplate with a leather strap over her chest, attaching a leather pauldron on the left shoulder, contrasted by a short sleeve on her left. She wears leather working gloves, baggy pants, and sandals, and has what looks like a simple sword on her back.
Okay.
Nice.
Kara, don't you tieflings automatically get fire resistant?
No, not automatically.
It depends on
Depends on the color and the
Yeah.
background. Depends on the color and the background.
Shit. Maldor's gonna look to the new person and be like, all right, how did you get mixed up with the crazy witch?
That was one hell of a rescue. She was. So I want to be an adventurer. So I was like, who's the worst
Don't we all?
person to go for? To like, it was like my first one, like make my name known and all that. So I was like, scary witch doctor who wants this cool amulet that everyone wants. And I was like, how do I stop her from doing that? So then I tracked her down, and when we were in Sylvette, I snuck up on her, or I thought I did, but then she just banished me here.
Awesome, yeah. So you came out of these. He's gonna pull the deck of cards. I threw this house card. It was purple, and now you're there. So, welcome to the team.
Okay.
You're stuck with us now.
He's
Oh God.
yeah.
Along with
Should
this
we-
explanation, Cammy, now that you're down here trying to get your bearings, you say this explanation as you're facing the front door. There's Garrison, who you hadn't seen before, and then another pale individual standing next to him. And as you say witch doctor, his eyes get about 2 times bigger than they should be for his normal face. And where? And he just jumps.
Oh, no,
Fucking
it's
bolts. He just
Oh,
starts running
shit.
off into the wilderness.
I hate these
shit.
type of people.
Oh, there.
And Garrison, you notice he's as fast as you are, just leaving the wind in his wake,
This guy's
screaming as he
Turned
goes.
him.
I just look at him like, well, he's gonna die. All right. So
Should we? I come walking up, broken arm, missing tooth, it's all bloody.
Fuck all of
Just
you.
be like, should we? Life happened. Should we do introductions? I guess.
If you want to, sure.
Yeah,
also,
no,
guys,
Matt's turn.
can I interrupt real quick? Is the house burning down currently?
It's spreading up on the catwalk. Yeah.
I don't know. It just
Alador,
Yeah, I mean, we
Water
can. Yeah,
crystal.
it's
Water
a good idea to-
crystal. throw the water crystal.
All right, I'm gonna throw a blue crystal
not to
up
point
there.
out the obvious or anything, but
Okay. Yeah. Garrison always has to be the one that's like, hey, isn't this house burning down?
I know.
Hauser don't give a fuck. He likes fire.
We're setting on fire, but
And
no
then
one's
set the
listening.
clock on fire. Set the clock on fire when you're done with that.
Merida just walks nonchalantly out to the snow, muttering to herself, "Hey, the house is on fire." And then 30 seconds later, Garrison's like, "Hey, isn't the house on fire?"
Oh shit, the house
Yes.
is on fire.
Malador takes out.
30 seconds after Garrison. Oh
Yeah.
shit, the house is on.
Hey, so Malador takes out one of the dark blue crystals and lobs it up onto the catwalk, and it explodes into just this about 6 foot in diameter swirling sphere of water. that just not only puts the fire out, but soaks that entire room, both of the rooms next to it, and then starts to drip down off the catwalk onto the floor. But all the fire goes out.
Okay, good.
Is the
Cool.
clock
We're-
still ticking?
No.
No, when he knocked it
No,
over, when he knocked it over, he broke the clock, and then Steve knocked it over, and the pendulum quit swinging.
Okay.
Yeah, Stephen King does not like clocks.
He does not.
Oh,
Stephen King? As in
Yeah, Judd Snoke. His character's name is Stephen
God,
King.
this is in character.
Do you guys have more?
It's
I
Steven
have-
with a V though,
Jamie is
not
a
a
fan of his
PH.
books.
Yeah.
So
V.
Yeah.
Legally different.
legally, he is Steven.
Yeah, he's a goat man that likes to write books. Completely different.
Yeah.
Look. He's Steven with a V.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Not a.
And they're not horror stories. They're
King with a
adventure
silent H.
stories
They're
with
adventure
horror
stories.
elements.
Yeah.
And his King has an E at the end. That's silent.
Kind.
Just like Blitz with it. The O is
No,
silent.
yeah. So his
Oh,
Steven
yeah.
is spelled with a V, and he has an E at the end of King.
I don't
that's
have an
silent.
E
So,
at the end of
it's
it.
not plagiarism.
So Malador, the cards that you got those from the Witch Doctor?
Yep. I'm guessing because look, he shows the back of him. It has the face on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every one of his cards has her likeness on it, and
Like,
then
what do
on
you
the
mean
other
you're
side has
guessing
another
though?
picture.
Like you've had these cards and you've been using them. You don't know where you got them?
They kind of just appeared in my side shot.
The witch doctor on it, and just be like, "Oh, it looks like this."
Yes. So while he's explaining these cards, Yorick literally holds up his book that everyone knows and loves, and holds it open to the page of Ellenwyn Crow. However,
Dumbass.
No.
it also on that page has
Oh no.
Antolon.
Oh.
I'm killing him.
Antolon is on the page with Elwyn Crow.
On the same page as Ellenwyn Crow, but the zombified version like Zenthus was.
Oh shit.
And Adam's not in the book anymore, right?
No, Adam's still there.
He is.
Oh.
Yep. So
But
We
he
gotta kill
decided to
Adam
open up
again?
the
That'll
page
be
of
fun.
Ellenwyn Crow, so
he's
like
just
you
collecting
forgot
the whole
who's there.
family. I'm gonna laugh so hard when Malador's mom is in the book.
Oh god.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Yorick
Both injured.
is very delirious at this point. So when he opens up the page, he's like this, like all you see him like kind of passing out as he's showing it, as he's still bleeding pretty much from every orifice from face planting on the floor or face planting on Vidar. Vidar, you also have like his likeness, like a smiley face, but his face.
Oh yeah,
plunged
he
on his
was.
chest.
He was happy stuffed in my chesticles.
Yes, he was happy stuffed to your testicles.
It was soft
Yep.
landing.
Are you like okay? What happened out here? Why is that clock on the floor?
It attacked
Burn it.
us.
Burn it.
How?
Clock's
It's a
on.
clock.
It grew limbs and
It grew limbs and started ticking and spinning, and
and then it
lightning
like,
started coming out,
Yeah.
and thunder waves
like,
started
the
coming out.
Panda like got frozen in time. It was weird.
Did you put the book away?
I just kind of fell over on the ground. The book would have closed probably from the angle that I fell.
Okay. So he falls into the snow as the cold actually helps slow down the flow of bleeding. But you
Yeah.
do
By the
go
way,
unconscious laying on the cold ground.
the guy who just face planted, his name's Yorick.
Okay.
That book is evil. He
Oh.
That has caused us many problems. I'm Vidar.
Malador
It
is the
kidnaps
bar.
people. I'm Vidar. That's Malador, the red guy, the fire guy that you saw.
That was
I
also
can
Um,
also do
skeleton or
this.
whatever?
Shark face.
Oh, holy
He-
shit.
Turns into a shark.
He's a little extra.
He's a little bit extra.
Yeah.
And then there's
Um,
Steven, the goat man.
Even
Malador,
like Stephen King,
Malador,
like the
make
author.
sure you mark off
You know him too?
one use
I
of
know.
each
Yeah,
for
I
the
love his
day.
books.
I don't have
Please,
uses.
please don't fan out on him, please.
Yeah.
No, don't give
No.
him a big head.
I don't have uses for those.
Can I get your autograph?
You can only go where Shark and Ghost Rider a certain amount of times for a long
The
rest.
last person that asked for that was set on fire. You can probably guess who set them on fire.
Duly noted. I will. Okay.
That cute, cuddly ball of fur over there, that's a Merida.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Do
I
not-
haven't
hey.
been doing that. Fuck it. It's not on my page.
Do not ask to
Yeah,
pet
no,
her,
I got
please.
you, but it's
Do not
written
ask to
rules
pet her.
for wear and that kind of transportations. It's limited.
I'll be
I think I told you about that at some point.
In
I'll
her
be standing
culture,
out
it's
in the
rude.
snow, just kind of like
It's a rude.
just kind of like
It's not unlimited,
slowly just wavering and.
but it's long rest. As you sleep, they replenish. But yeah, so now Yorick is laying down, like not face plant this time. It's like on his left shoulder, but he is sleeping in the snow, and the snow is deep enough to where like half of his face is beneath it.
Merida's just gonna be like wafting back and forth because she's been kind of beaten to shit too. She'll just wave.
Where's Darling at?
Make a perception check.
Fuck.
I
Please.
don't know why
please
you guys
hear
are
me.
so beat up. I'm perfectly fine.
I'm all right.
Honestly,
Not
I can
looking
go
too
another round.
I got a 7.
You.
She
can't
doesn't come
find
flying
her-
down after the fight?
You can't find her as you're looking around, and you're not even sure she was with you when you passed through the door.
Yeah, she was.
Was she?
Yeah,
she
remember I was holding her in my
tucked
jacket. I
That
had her
is
tucked in my
true.
jacket.
Next one, I try it first.
You can't see her.
She doesn't land on me?
Nope.
I try to call out to her in my mind.
You feel the connection with her.
Okay, I
But
tell her to come
you're,
back to me.
What you're hearing in her like normal high pitched squeaky voices. Shit. Shit.
What the fuck? Where are you?
As it's still windy and blowing around outside, that's
Just-
all you hear her.
Just fly to the house. Do you see a house?
House.
This is really entertaining to see in person, by the way.
I bet it
Nice
is.
to know what we're missing out on.
Just saying.
She's not. Yeah, just there's a big ass house, and we're all standing out front of it.
I
Mountain.
think we're still inside of it.
Don't go to the mountain.
Mountain, tree,
No, go-
nest,
No,
sleep.
no. Fuck.
I'm just gonna sit down in the snow and just kind of like, okay, it's nap time now.
I'm still snoozing.
Is there any way I could figure out like where she is at? Because I know she's like mountain,
Mary's gonna
tree,
sleep
nest.
down and snooze on your edges.
Yeah, I mean, you are aware that she'll freeze to death.
Yeah.
That is a definite.
Potty time.
Give me survival.
Fuck yeah. All right, eat survival up. Oh, never mind. 13.
You can, she went to that she's, the connection that you have with her is telling you she went to one of the mountain ranges. The problem is there's multiple. Tammy, I need you to look at your character channel. So what are the rest of you doing? Merida dropped down and is basically sleeping on Yorick. Yorick is passed out in the snow.
Should we take a short rest?
I need to find my
How
bird.
long would be better?
I need to find my bird. I
Oh,
can't.
yeah.
I can't do 8 hours.
No, short rest. It's like half hour.
I will say, Vidar, with that survival check, you're also able to ascertain that they're whatever time of day you guys think it might be is probably wrong. When you went into the house, it seemed like it was broad daylight, and now it's like you don't know.
Yeah, I got
Some
you.
parts of the sky are dark, some parts of the sky are light, and there's no clouds.
I got you. Yeah. I mean, y'all can take a long rest if you want. I'm chilling for just getting my bearings a little bit,
Yeah, I need a
and then
long
I'm
rest.
heading out after Darling.
All right, I will
I'm
go
gonna
with you,
take the
Vidar.
long one.
I think,
Night,
yeah,
night.
you guys,
Yorick just goes out for the count.
Meredith's not far behind him.
you
Dude,
guys can stay
even
here.
Malador got his ass kicked on that one.
Take
Yeah.
a long rest. Me and Vidar will go out and find Darling, and I guess I should look for Oblier as well.
All right, yeah, I'm going ahead and taking a long rest or short rest.
Yeah, I'll do.
Okay, I love you. Good night.
Okay, I love you. Bye-bye.
I'll do shorty. And yeah.
Cool.
Okay. So you're all just taking a short. Well, I mean, Merida and York are pretty much.
Yeah, I told them they can take a long rest if they want, but
York's
I'm
down for
going
the
after.
count.
I'm going after Merida or
So
Darling.
Garrison, Vidar, Steven, Malador, you guys are doing the short.
Long.
You're doing a long rest. All right. So York, Merida, and Malador are going to be out for the next 8 hours.
I got
Steven,
fucked
are you
up.
doing a short?
I'm gonna take a long.
Okay. So Garrison, Vidar, and Cammy are really the only three that are going to be conscious. Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So go ahead. Yep. That is my milkshake. He's my tuxedo cat. That is my fat ass. He's the biggest cat I've got.
Makes sense.
That fucker's 22 pounds.
You have a tuxedo cat too?
Yep.
Lilith.
He's 22 pounds. He's a big motherfucker.
What's up, boys? Here. Let me say hi to everybody again. I gotta show you all.
You're looking
Sure you
phone.
are.
Yeah, it's right here.
Show you
I
all.
know. I figured that out.
She wants to show her beans.
Shut your
again.
eyes, baby.
Beans.
The baby. Shut your eyes.
Oh,
There you go.
Hey,
You're good.
hey, Cammy's technically the baby too. Just saying.
Oh, well, no. She doesn't get that title. He already took it.
Yeah, you right. You right.
I don't care if he's younger. He still gets the title.
yeah, I'm older by like what, a month?
I don't know, man.
All right.
Or just the old parts.
That's okay.
Canada.
Vidar and Garrison, go ahead and roll for your short rest.
Yep.
Click the short rest in Beyond.
Yeah, I already did that.
Okay.
Already
And then let me. So Garrison, you're running off to
Are you
try and
talking
find
shit to me?
Oblier.
Well, I'm gonna help Vidar first. If I run
Okay.
into Oblier, I guess I'll
Are you talking shit?
help him out. He found me once. He can find me again.
I got you.
I am gonna run to the bathroom real quick, so I'll be right back.
Malador, Yorick, Merida, and Steven, go ahead and actually give me which one of you wants to roll the D20.
I want to roll a d20.
Go ahead.
6.
20.
Sorry,
6.
9.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no. What have we done?
This is how bad we die. We die 9 times.
Whoa.
Another Gary flies in through the roof of the
9 Garys.
9 Garys.
9 of them.
You 4 are going to successfully take your long rest.
Yeehaw.
Great. I'm glad I'm never gonna know what that roll was for.
It's not
Scary
important.
part
Don't
about
worry
D&D,
about
isn't
it.
Mhm.
All
So
that
the
matters
4 of
is
you,
we're
the 4
alive.
of you can take your long rest. Vidar and Garrison. Well, Garrison just stepped away. But he's going to follow you. So where would you like to start? And Cammy, are you following the 2 that are awake?
Yeah, I probably would have asked
And
what they're looking
also,
for.
just as a point of interest for Malador, Merida, and Steven, because Yorick is passed out unconscious, done. If the four of you sleep outside, you're gonna freeze to death.
No,
We slept
Yeah.
inside, obviously.
no,
Yeah, obviously.
100%. I
would've-
probably would have gotten up and just went come on.
Yeah, I would have grabbed Yorick by the back of his collar and just dragged him back inside.
Oh, jeez.
Another successful collar trip.
Yep. And probably I would have probably not picked up Merida, but probably just rolled her on top of Yorick as like a little sled and just hold him back inside.
About it. I literally, all
I got you.
I guess I'm just a bobsled now.
I got you.
Worry about me.
Are they going into bedrooms, or are you just placing them on the floor?
I'm placing them in the living room, like on the couch.
Okay. It's plenty warm. As you go into
Next to the
living
fireplace.
Room, as you go into the living room, there's a fireplace in there, but it seems to be more of like one of those fake fire types.
More aesthetic than giving off heat.
It does give off heat. but
Oh,
it's
okay,
not-
I got you.
It's not like it's gonna
Set the house.
ablaze.
Yeah, no. I put York on one couch, Merritt on the other, and then I just kind of.
And
Okay.
then Steven and
Walk
Malador, you guys can either take a bedroom or take another couch,
Oh, yeah, I
or
took a
whatever it is you guys choose to
I'm
do.
taking a bedroom.
But the four of you can click the long rest. In the interim, Vidar, where Cammy, I assume you're joining those two. So
Yeah.
Vidar, where would you like to look first?
How many mountain ranges are there?
Scanning around in
I'll be
every direction aside from the one you started in. So as you guys came through the door, you walked through this just barren wasteland of snow and cold. As I described, there was ice underneath it from every time Malador took a step when he was on fire. And then there was that forest of dead, like Dr. Seuss Nosferatu trees off in the distance. And even though you walked several miles before he threw the card, it doesn't seem like you got any closer to the trees either. But if you were to put a
But
direction
Darling
on
got
it,
close to the trees, so
if you were, yeah, Darling did. So you know that you can physically get there
yeah.
because you're
So I know
burned in.
that. Mhm.
But if you look, west, northwest, north, northeast, east, there's mountain ranges all over it.
All right.
The ones that are more northwest and northeast, they do have a giant gap between the two, and they meet at a point.
Okay.
So
Like
the
a
two-
natural land bridge.
Yes. That also has a gap between it. You're not sure how big it is, but from this distance, you can tell that they're not touching. And they seem to be like very, very thick and dense mountain ranges until it gets to that point where it literally starts to thin out and then meet in the middle.
So I'm gonna take a step out, just kind of look in every direction, and then lick my finger and hold it up and try to tell which direction the wind is going.
Every direction.
It's every direction. Cool.
When you hold your finger up, you feel it on the front of your finger, the back of your finger, the front of your face, the back of your face, in your ears, up your nose, everywhere. The wind is literally swirling in all different directions.
Okay. I guess I'm taking a right, whichever cardinal direction that is, and just starting to walk.
All right.
All right. Do we have anything we can use for torches?
I do.
There was that
I gave
grandfather clock. that
I
we
gave
had.
somebody a
Taking
torch. I don't know whose it was.
There was
Yeah.
that grandfather clock.
He,
There was that grandfather clock that you guys could set ablaze.
I gave you a torch, right, Vidar?
yeah. Malador gave me a torch, so I'm just gonna light that up and start walking.
All right.
Okay.
I'm
So
gonna
the only one not affected by the cold is Garrison.
Yeah.
You other two, I mean,
I'm not gonna like hold it up. I'm gonna like stay close to what's your name again?
Cammy.
Cammy. I'm gonna stay close to Cammy, just kind of hold it in between us so we can get a little bit of the warmth. And so, like, I mean, obviously that's not gonna take care of everything, but it's better than just freezing.
Oh, I was gonna
All right.
give Cammy a torch as well. You guys.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, Garrison,
You
you
can
do
hold
that.
them both in the middle.
Uh,
There you go.
and I'm going to get a aerial view. So
okay.
I'm gonna
So
hover
please
above-
describe that for our newcomer.
So yeah, I'm gonna have these like black ethereal wings that pop out of my back, and I'm gonna shoot up into the air. They kind of like disintegrate as I go, like they kind of leave like a trail. So I think I had a
pretty.
Yes. So
There's a lot
as
of
these
things.
as these scaly black wings come out
They look like
You-
smoke, almost like smoke
They're
trailing
almost
off.
yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that like the smoke actually lifts off the wings?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he literally blasts off like a superhero to the point where the snow beneath his feet turns into just a circle. It blows in every direction as he shoots up into the sky. And then as he's going, it's like ash falling from the wings, but the wings don't disintegrate.
It's Morbin time.
And he just blasts off.
All right. Cool. You guys are very normal.
I mean, what's normal? I mean, you're in
Normal is
Thailand right now.
fastly
So
overrated.
I think I'm pretty normal.
Okay. So Garrison, go ahead and give me your aerial perception check.
yes, sir.
I used to be.
You have advantage anyway, so I don't have to give it to you.
That is going to be a 24, sir.
Fantastic. Okay, so as you blast up into the air, are you looking in the direction that you all are trying to go, or are you looking everywhere?
I'm looking everywhere. I'm just trying to get like a good bearing, you know?
Okay. What you're going to notice up in this direction is now to your left is the house that you flew, is you the one you left down on the ground. To your left is where the weird dead creepy trees are the most dense, is off to your left, and then they start to thin out as it gets in front of you. And then the mountain range that turns thin and connects is off to your left. And the density of that mountain range also begins to thin out the further in front of you you go. So you guys are quite literally walking in this direction. As you go to your right, the mountain range starts to disappear. And as you go to your left, it starts to get thicker and taller.
Yep.
Same thing with the forest. It starts to thin out and get thicker going that way.
So the forest matches the mountain range. Like
Yes.
the taller
There,
the mountain,
there
the
is
thicker the
there
forest.
is no forest where there isn't mountain range.
Correct. Yeah. Gotcha.
So you guys are almost, as you're up here getting this really good view, it looks like you guys are walking toward the end of the forest and the end of the mountain range.
Yeah.
Because then anything to your right is just, it turns back into the Antarctica.
Yeah. Do I see any other flames, like lights?
No.
No. Okay.
What you are going to notice when you come up here is the wind is a lot weaker, almost non-existent being up this high, which in your experience is actually backwards.
Yeah. That's weird.
It's weaker, almost like it's non-existent up here. It also, because you were a human a lot longer than you were a vampire. So up in the air, you can also tell that whatever air you guys have been breathing in isn't up here at all. Almost like you just went into a vacuum of space, the higher up you went. And then the color starts to change. So when you were down on the ground, everything was the whites and the blacks and the grays of just a normal barren wasteland. As you get up and up and up and you start doing the aerial pursuit, you're starting to notice pinks and greens. Not just on the horizon, but like the ground. Like you look down at the ground and you think you're going to see white, and you think you're going to see gray and black on the mountain ranges, and everything just starts to pink and green and tan and weird.
Okay. That is weird.
You also see the same footprints that Vidar pointed out before, going in the opposite direction that he detected them the first time.
Okay. Also weird. Yeah, so I'm gonna come back down, basically, reiterate everything you just said. And also tell them about the tracks from the previous people seem to be going the opposite direction, which is weird. Almost like something is like shifting or rotating, maybe.
I mean, it makes sense if Elwyn sent Cammy here, then she probably has a hand in whatever this place is. And with her track record, yeah, she likes fucking with us.
She sent her inside of the house, inside of the card. Correction.
Yeah. She didn't send her here.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
I
right.
was
That's
the
right.
one that threw the card, and that's how she got.
Never mind.
Assuming, unless Fuckwit just wants to smile and be happy.
I mean, if this is, what do we call it again?
Well, we know we killed the Eloin in our timeline, and we know that there's a second one.
And however
So
fucking
this
many more
is
that are
this
involved.
is
The realm of Kar'Sir.
It's Kar'Sir, which is a realm of Tartarus,
Yeah.
which is a plane
Flynn
of
was
the Underdark.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Which
Which
is,
is- What is the under? What is that? Explain.
The
Underdark?
Underdark is where all of the tortured souls go. Anyone who basically isn't worthy to go up to
The heaven or hell. It's basically like the purgatory. Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah.
Purgatory, you still have the choice to leave. In Purgatory, you can still do right or wrong to go either way.
Okay.
This place, when you're trapped, it's almost impossible to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so basically, what it is
Stuck.
giant mind fuck. You know what I mean?
It's a
So,
giant prison for bad people.
Yeah, we're here. Yep.
Correct.
I don't know why I'm here, but
We know why you're here. Tips, Fedora.
all the bad things that happened to me were not my fault. Let me be very clear.
Mhm. Yeah, no, you didn't mind control a guy and get him to set himself on fire.
That was the one thing. All right? That was
One
bad.
thing I needed information out of.
I got all the information for you.
So do I.
God, right now.
Merida got it too.
Anyways,
I was saying I got it.
we're good people, Cammy. Don't
Did
worry
you,
about that.
You just talked about setting
Yeah.
the guy on fire.
Yeah, no, you know, I was. Sometimes we say things that
He
we
was
don't
a bad
really mean.
guy. He was a bad guy. He deserved it.
We've done some good things. We've done some good
Like
things.
what?
We tried to save.
See, that silence is what concerns me.
We
That-
tried to
that
Hey,
save a,
Garrison, did you see Darling while you were up there?
I'm waiting for the good things.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know.
we did,
Garrison?
we did try to.
I'm waiting.
We donated all those clothes to the orphanage.
Oh yeah,
You're
you're right.
We're gonna.
Insight check.
No, that was real.
It
They
was
were-
unintentional.
We did not.
What followed after that was horrible. Beyond measure.
The clothes may have been a little torn and
It was
charred,
just more or less.
but they still
it was
went to
more
the
or
orphanage.
less.
Jesus Christ, our
You
track
didn't
record,
kill those orphans.
Cammy, our track record with orphanages is stellar. Do not listen to anybody.
I feel like that's not a thing you should have to say.
Rather you take my grant.
It's Garrison. Did you see Darling?
No, I did not. Anyways,
I've been terrible.
but
You've been
Gotcha.
anyway,
Thank you.
I'm sorry.
did Darling, when she talked to you, did she say she headed towards like the thick woods, or
She
like,
said mountain, tree, nest, and then plummeted.
Sleep.
Cool. So that includes all of this.
Yeah, why do you
Like,
think I tried to hold my finger up and then I just went that way?
Yes, which even being up in the air, I mean, there's no way that you can be like, that's a mile section.
Do I
that you
still
have no
feel a
fucking-
connection with her?
Yes.
Is it getting stronger?
Walking in this direction, no, it's maintaining.
Okay,
It's not getting weaker. It's not getting weaker.
Okay, I turn a little bit to the right, like maybe 45 degrees, and start walking that way. Do I feel it getting stronger?
Turning to the right, you literally leave the tree and mountain range.
Yeah.
Okay,
you
turn to the
want-
left then.
yeah, you want
Turn to the left, 45 degrees.
Okay.
Start
I
walking.
need-
Do I feel anything?
I need one of you three to give me a d20 roll.
Let Cammy do it.
Yep.
What? I've only rolled twice.
Make it 3.
Hey, you,
Your time's
okay,
strong.
I failed
Hey.
every single thing I
We're all
rolled.
gonna die anyway, so.
What'd you roll?
8.
Fantastic.
now if
jeez.
something bad happens, it's on you.
No,
you know?
something bad. Oh god.
Oh, so
If we
you're gonna
die, don't worry about it. If we die, it's on your shoulders.
Welcome to the group.
Okay. Cammy and Vidar,
Oh no.
win.
I need con saves from both of you.
Motherfucker.
You didn't roll that?
I got a 6.
What class are you, Cammy?
Don't worry about it.
Well, yeah, we can talk to her and role play. We can role play it out. We can
Yeah.
RP it out. You don't have to do it above board.
Fish.
Bitch.
You got it. Cammy, what'd you roll
I
for a
got a
con
5.
save? A 5. Okay. So, that's nice. That is 11 points of cold damage.
I'm gonna fucking die.
As Garrison, you're not feeling anything, but as
Do
they're
I take
holding
11
these-
as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
As they're holding these,
Did I do the health
are
wrong?
you resistant to cold at all?
Oh, I did do the health wrong.
Are you resistant to cold at all?
I am
Vidar?
not. Sorry.
I know you're not. Is Vidar?
I'm resistant to fire, necrotic, and radiant.
So no cold.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
immune to necrotic, sorry.
So Garrison, as they're moving and you guys are conversating, trying to figure out where you're going, you not only see up from the bottom of the torch, like ice is starting to form on the wood leading up to the fire, but icicles are starting to grow off any facial hair, any actual hair or clothing. It's actually starting to grow off of your black armor as well. You just don't feel anything.
Yeah.
So you guys are starting to see just light icicles and
I
just
feel cold, but I don't feel anything hurting. So I'm just gonna keep on trudging.
Well, isn't that the thing with frostbite? Is that it numbs it?
Well, there's a reason why.
Okay.
We're all weird.
Just take his
We
word
all have
for
little
it.
quirks. We all have little quirks. There's a reason why I have a dog. Have a bird.
you guys also, as you turn that 45 degrees and you start walking. I mean, this doesn't happen instantly. That damage happens over time.
Mhm.
I just didn't want to say, hey, you take a few steps and there's there and there. But
We just faceplant. Boom.
yeah. So you turn the 45 degrees and you start going. You walk for about 2 hours in that direction before those icicles really start to form, before that damage really starts to set in. And your connection with her is getting stronger, but you also, it's getting harder to breathe. It's getting harder to move. You're starting to curl up
Mm-hmm.
because all the blood is leaving your outer extremities and going to your heart to keep your body warm.
If you're okay with it, I think that would make Vidar push harder because he has a light source and a heat source, and this is happening to him. And so the only thing he's thinking about is Darling not having a heat source and being
Yes.
out there in this weather. So I feel
you're
like
also-
Vidar would just start trudging on harder.
You're also going to notice that the sheet of ice is also crawling up the torch, which
Mm-hmm.
5-6 more inches, it's going to put the fire out.
Yep. Is there any way I could try to break the ice off of it?
You can. I mean, like, you can use one torch to burn the other one. You just have to do it very carefully so you don't set the whole thing on fire. But
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it close to Cammy's torch, and then vice versa, do it the same. Try to keep it, melt the ice.
sure, I'll allow it.
It's cool.
Garrison off in the distance, you're going to see 3 similar like creatures. And from this distance, they look like they're rather big, which tells you that the closer you get, the bigger they're going to get. They've got, they're like a weird tannish pink color. They've got like round ball shaped bodies. One of them, you can see their face. The eyes are literally sunken into the body, and there are eyeballs in the middle of it, but the sockets are literally gapped around the irises. The mouth is actually part of the body where it opens up, and there's 2 rows on the top and the bottom of just weird razor sharp teeth. A giant tongue that comes out of the mouth, and like it's because the lips are on the inside of the mouth instead of the outside, and then each one of them has uh 6 tentacles that it actually uses to crawl across the ground, and in between these 3 it looks like just a simple humanoid figure walking in between the 3 of them,
Candy's
heading
face right
in
now is killing me.
heading in the direction of the forest, the same direction you're
Just
going.
Like heading towards us or away from us? Like they're ahead of us, right?
Heading toward the forest, same direction you're going.
You guys see that, right? You guys see the?
Do we see it, or is it just Garrison?
Yeah.
Once he points it out, you see it.
Okay. We got to go that way. The connection with Darling is getting stronger. I have to.
No, I get it. It's your bird. I get it.
I appreciate it, but
How are you guys doing? By the way, with the cold?
I'm perfectly fine. It's cold.
Well.
It's cold.
It's cold. So why don't you guys walk side by side, and I can take my hooded cloak, heavy hooded cloak, the one that I use to block out the sun, and I'll put it over both of you, so at least it keeps you a little bit warm.
Hell yeah.
You have the
Thanks,
fire.
Okay, so now, one feature about this cloak that Garrison wouldn't have known. As soon as he takes it and he wraps it around the both of you, it's almost as if you went back into the building and sat down in front of the fire. It's like putting a sauna around your shoulders.
Oh, thank God.
However, it immediately clashes with the cold outside, so you're not completely out of it.
Okay.
Because it shoulder to shoulder, you two are both huddled into it. So you guys being squeezed right up next to each other, shoulder to shoulder, your front is still exposed.
That's fair.
Just so you're aware. But it does protect the back of you as he throws it around. Garrison, you wouldn't have known because you don't feel anything. So
it's fine.
But that is a new feature about your cloak that you did not know that I am now able to share.
Nice. Let me add that into the description here.
Yes.
Let's just. I mean, I don't want to engage with these things at all. I hope you all know that. Those things look weird.
We'll keep our distance for now.
Yeah, but
I mean,
like
as
a little
they
bit.
They outnumber us. So
Right around the outside, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, that's an idea.
They do eventually funnel into the forest, disappear into the tree line, and are no longer visible.
Okay, so the forest is right there. Dope.
Yeah. Yes. However, you are also able to ascertain that it's still a good distance, but you made it there. Unlike when you were walking the first time, where it just looked like nothing was coming at you. It takes probably another 20-25 minutes, but you do make it to the tree line. And when you approach these trees, I mean, each tree at the trunk is about 5 feet thick. They are massive, blackened trees. They don't look burnt. They don't smell burnt. They don't feel burnt. They are just black like charcoal. Black. At the base of them, they are 5 feet, and then they thin out as they go to the top, and they curl and twist around like pigtails, like fingers that have multiple joints in them. Remember what I told you is that at each branch, it looks like their hands. It's because they're hands. The branch goes out into this like weird thin pigtail, and then it sprouts just a hand. Just these long bladed fingers.
That's pretty cool.
And if you were to take the curl out and stand them up, they're about 25 feet tall. They are massive trees. And they, the cluster of them, the majority of them are, the bases are literally touching. So you just get a V in between the trees. And then there's a few, like the path that these creatures in this humanoid disappeared down. You have about a 7-foot gap in between this cluster and that cluster. And then a path that looks naturally yet unnaturally formed and cleared. Because there's no trees that have been chopped down to make this path.
Right.
It's as if the forest just opened.
Almost like it's setting a trap, leading us to our death.
How's my connection to Darling?
Strong. Very strong.
Can I try to call out to her again?
You can.
Okay, I just in my mind just be like, what? I'm close. Garrison.
Yep.
I'm gonna be a doll. And just fly up a little bit and look around at these trees right here. She's close.
Yeah.
And sleeping.
100%. I will.
Worms.
She wants worms, so watch your fingers.
So yeah, I'm gonna fly up and guess do a perception check.
As you, how do you fly up? By the way, did you wait till you got on the path, or did you start outside the tree line?
No, outside the tree line.
Okay. As you blast off, the trees that you come up uncurl and straighten up, and the hands open.
Yeah, I'm gonna be sure I stay quite the distance away from those. Perception is a +6.
He's rolling.
2 of them swat at you and don't land.
Okay. 12, 14 is the
What's up?
perception. 14 was my 14 was my perception.
Trees have hands?
Yes, the trees have hands. But they're not humanoid hands. They're like tree hands.
Tree hands. Okay.
They're still made out of branches. But
They have hands.
Yeah,
attached
haven't you
to
ever
their
seen
limb.
hands on trees before, bro? Come on.
Hey, guess what? They have hearts too.
With a 14, because you are looking for something specific.
Yeah.
Hang on, guys. I think Mama's home. Hang on.
Yep.
Did you paint that on your wall, Kara?
Yeah. That was a while ago. Yes, this way would be better.
She's
Nice. It's kind of like the mountain range that we got going on here.
That's Grandpa Ted. I'm not related to him. You know, whenever you buy a picture frame, they have like
The stock photos.
images. Yeah, that's him. I just hung him up on my wall.
Oh yeah.
He's been there.
Nice. Go.
Grandpa Ted.
Grandpa Ted.
She drew my profile picture.
I did do that.
Nice.
You better
I had
accept
them.
my gift when you get back. I'm putting-
Huh? Cool.
The boy that is the slime.
That
Like
is-
him.
The boy that is slime.
I should probably get rid of the clown on my Discord.
Maybe.
How do I do
Oh, you
that?
did that thing too?
Think you did what?
I don't know how to fix that.
The clown on Discord.
The Cliscord.
We ain't clowning in this fish anymore.
Whoa. No more clowning around. Only serious business now.
Only cereal business.
Only cereal business. We become Kellogg's.
What about General Mills?
Fuck
No.
General Mills.
I'm
would
more
not
of a
even
Lucky
ask
Charms
for
kind of guy.
How dare you even bring up the name?
I'm more of a Honey Bunches of Oats kind of guy.
Honey bunches of oats. fucking cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs type of guy.
Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
I could go for some Cocoa Puffs, but also I appreciate me a good mini wheats.
Mini wheats is good.
Captain Crunch.
I have to be in the mood for it though.
Classic is Cheerios with blueberries.
Mm.
Maybe you slice up a little banana to go on that, you know.
All right, not all of us can be fancy. Not all of us can be
Get all
fancy.
gourmet with it, you know. Gotta treat
All right.
yourself every once.
I forgot we were in the presence of a king.
You know, just gotta treat yourself. Does he know that he's still muted?
I don't
Yeah.
know. Probably.
Yeah, I don't
I think they're
he
just
knows that he's
talking.
still in-
Yeah.
Conspiring.
I don't
Yeah,
want
he's
to
conspiring.
Okay, we're back.
Planning his death.
Yay.
All right, we're back. So,
Nice.
but yes, Garrison, as you went up, the trees unfolded. 2 of them tried to swing at you, and they missed. With a 14, you are able to locate Darling. She quite literally, like, crafted her own, like, makeshift nest in one of the hands of these trees.
This fucking bird, dude. I swear to God. She's
And
gonna be
she's
into
just
me.
curled up.
I look
Just
at Vidal.
curled
I'm
up.
like, your
nice-
bird's an idiot. I thought owls were
Looks
supposed to be
nice and
wise.
She has you know, she's a one-track mind. She has one thing that she's good at, and it's to tell me when I'm hurt. She's not very bright when it comes to other things.
No self-preservation.
No, she relies on me for everything else. I get her food. I'm her house. My jacket is her house. Look, I got a little nest in here, right in this pocket.
I live off.
That's adorable.
But so she's I
$3
put her
at
out.
the dollar store. I get mine off of Aeropostale.
So,
as a little.
but yes, you do locate her. You're immediately able to tell that it is not a good spot to have a nest.
Yep.
Given that 2 of them just tried to attack you, and the nature of how they unfolded when you went in the air. What would you like to do?
So which tree is she in? Like how deep into the forest is it?
So, like I said, most of them are touching at the base, except for that one pathway that's about 7 feet wide. As you're going up, if you were to picture 5 feet touch and just like that, so she's about 6 deep in. But you know, all the other trees that are around her aren't. Yeah, all the other trees that are around her are not up in the air. It's just the one that she's nesting on.
All right.
Congratulations, bitches.
So
Sorry, it's 11:11.
I'm gonna try and do this. Ready? I'm gonna fly up. I want to get directly above the one that is holding her.
Okay.
And
So as you're going, the other ones are starting to spring into act.
yeah, I mean, I'm gonna fly up high enough out of their reach, like, you know what I mean. And then I'm gonna once I get above her, I'm going to dash, like dive bomb, and try and grab her out of the pond.
Okay. Yeah. So like, though I don't have to say it, think of it like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah, but I'm trying to like do it so that like before
It doesn't have time to react.
Yeah, like that's why I want to like dash. Yeah.
So because of that and your aerial position, give me a acrobatics or athletics, which you have advantage on both.
Yeah. Do athletics because I get a +10.
And I have to contest it, which is a 3.
Fuck yes, that is a 27.
Did you surprise yourself with a treat?
Match.
Fuck you.
Rollies?
No, you
It
didn't.
rolled a natural fucking 20.
All right, so what? So you want
Rollies.
That's
we
true.
re-roll it?
Rollies.
It's
Rollies.
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 Yeah, rollies. It's just another D20. Don't add anything.
That is a 15.
That's an 18.
No!
So what's gonna happen is you're gonna dash down and try and grab her, and it's gonna close around both of you.
Oh.
Okay.
So now
Do I see where this is at?
Yeah.
Do I
make
see
a
this happen?
perception check. Make a perception check with disadvantage because where you're at, they're roughly 30 feet into the forest, 25 feet high.
That
Holy
one.
shit.
That
All right.
one.
Tammy, you can make one
Yeah,
with
I'm going to do
disadvantage
that.
too if you would like. But
Not
Garrison, you are
enough.
now wrapped in like this Groot cocoon.
Am I
11.
essentially grappled?
You've never seen Guardians of the Galaxy? Okay. I am Groot.
I know who Groot is, but I'm like,
When he makes himself into a cocoon so they don't
Yeah.
die when the ship is crashing.
Yeah.
So
You're not a big enough nerd.
Yeah.
no, I'm not a sci-fi person.
Not really sci-fi, it's Marvel, but I guess.
Marvel
Anyway.
It's close enough to sci-fi that Marvel movies put me to sleep.
So Vidar, I know you didn't get it based on your face. Cammy, what did
I
you
got an
roll for?
11.
So
Not really.
Okay.
am I essentially grappled?
Yes. You are essentially grappled.
Right.
Darling doesn't move.
Yeah.
She's still snoring away.
Yep.
It just doesn't like me. It's okay.
But it doesn't seem to be like tightening or trying to hurt you in any way. It just closed.
Yep. I don't know if I want to use my Indomitable, but I can't beat an 18, so.
Why is it always fire with us?
I know. I know. Every solution is fire. I've noticed.
How did I escape the giants? Fire.
Fire. Everything is fire.
It's just so accessible.
Yeah. And it's either you love it or you hate it, you know?
Yeah.
You either love it or you hate it.
And if you hate it, it will
Embrace the general response. Set it on fire.
Can't lead it.
All right, so I'm grappled. Do I get any other type of what's the play here now? What's going on?
What are Vidar and Cammy? I know you guys both failed your perception checks. So what would you guys like to do?
Can I try to do anything to try to locate and pinpoint where Darling is at? And would that be able to help me on a perception check?
Did I not tell you guys where she was?
I don't
No.
No, you just flew up.
You flew up, you got to the nest, and you tried to dive bomb. You didn't
Yeah.
say anything.
No.
That's okay. You didn't think you'd fail, and that's fine. You were confident, and that's okay.
Yeah, how is a tree gonna roll a nat 20? What are the odds?
Exactly.
Be allowed to. It's a tree.
What are the fucking odds?
I'm gonna go hug that tree right now
Tree hugger.
at 80 miles an hour.
It would hug you back.
Give me animal handling.
Animal handling?
Mhm.
All
You're
right.
trying to locate an animal specifically.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's a 14.
I believe it.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get a sense of where she might be that would help me not get disadvantage on a perception check to see where
Help.
she is at exactly.
Guys, over here.
You do. And, okay, so there's your advantage on a perception check is you hear a voice in the distance very familiar to Garrison saying, "Help me, I'm trapped." Your animal handling is also able to pinpoint your connection to her to such a degree. You can literally feel her breathing, not just
Cool.
hear it. You can feel her breathing.
Okay. Can I see where they're at now?
No,
No?
like at all.
Is it too
You know
dark
it's
or
in
is it
front of
just
you.
too thick?
Do we have to go into this?
It's 30 feet in front of you and 25 feet in the air.
Okay, so I move to where I'm underneath the tree. 30. 25 feet forward and look up.
Going up the pathway.
Oh fuck. Oh.
Yeah,
Guys, I'm over here. I'm in this tree. Right
the
here.
trees are gonna eat us if we go in there.
You guys would have seen a couple of them try to attack him on his way up.
Put her head back in, and every time she does, it closes, like choking her.
If we move the torches towards the trees, what do they
What are
do?
you talking about? Oh, say that again. I'm sorry.
If we move the torches towards the branches of the tree, what does the tree do?
Nothing.
They doesn't like shrink away or pull away or anything?
If a tree falls in the forest,
And no one's around. Do you hear it?
it's still a tree, ain't it?
Yeah. If a tree falls in the forest,
But it
and
does
no one
not
hears it,
make
it's
a
still-
sound.
I really do not know.
Yeah,
At this time, the rest of you are going to wake up from your long rest.
If a tree falls.
I just
in
want to
the
get my bird,
Well, I already
man.
know
Why
what
is
I'm
this
doing
so...
real quick.
now we have to get a bird and a vampire.
That won't take me long. I'm a pro.
Now we have to get a bird and a
Now we've
vampire.
complicated it.
This is why you just.
I mean, normal
surround
people go
the
apple
species.
picking. You guys have to go bird and vampire picking.
Bird and vampire
Don't worry, I'll
This one looks nice and ripe.
It's the tree from Billy and Mandy that
So-
eats Mighty Mitch.
The four of you are gonna wake up in a nice, cozy, not trying to kill you house. On relatively comfortable furniture. In a nice, toasty, warm room. Fully rested, fully healed. Don't forget to pick your spells. Don't forget to pick your spells. Sorcerers don't. Never mind. Don't forget to pick your spells.
Oh, that's right. I can change my spell.
Yes, you can.
That's what I think.
I also need you to give me your die of 6 to see which side you're gonna be today.
You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, and you can pick your spells.
4.
And you can pick your
Evens
friends
was clear.
yes, nicely.
You don't have access to your warlock spells.
So I am back in the light form today.
So as you wake up, you're going to notice the change once again. When he went to sleep, he was in his black robe with the purple lining. He wakes up in the white robe with the gold lining.
However, I plan.
Fucking mind.
However, Mr. York, your book is gone.
Oh man. Of course it is. Well, there goes that. There goes my idea for the day.
Can I smell if the kitchen has food prepared yet?
Oh, you don't have to even try.
Do I feel
Why
a
are you
connection?
eating strange food from a strange house? Stop it.
There was never a problem with the food. It was just
I'll leave a little perception.
How
check.
long does
That's
that
an
take?
arcana.
Arcana? Okay, I still get advantage with that.
Yes, you do.
You
Malador,
want to
you
get
wake up. What are
possessed
you
because
doing?
this is how
How
you
long
get
does that
possessed.
What's up?
How long does that take?
You need to move your volume up or whatever it is. But I heard how long does that take, but what?
The thing we talked about. What I texted you about. When I was waking up, that's what I was doing.
Sounds personal.
It is personal. I just messaged you. You
I
said
don't-
yeah.
We're waiting to see how it.
What are you talking about?
In like an hour.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Is it-
That take.
Stop.
I mean, think if you did it in real life.
In the
Not very long.
privacy of your own bathroom.
Okay, then.
So
how do-
Merida, Yorick, and Steven, you see Malador sitting on the couch start to roll up several blunts at a time. One after the other.
Oi! You Sharon?
Yeah, I planned on it.
Yes.
After this one, I'll.
We have a red panda that smokes weed and a shark that smokes. Yeah, it's a cool group.
Yeah.
I just I'm loving this dynamic here where it's gonna be one scene of us battling these like demon trees, like dealing with the freezing cold.
The other side of the team is getting
The other time.
Yeah,
I was
this
Getting stupid
eating,
high.
drinking, yeah,
I wish
Food.
just
smoking, just having a
Having a
grand
great
old
fucking
time.
time.
So hold on. Let's let's put this into perspective. Let's put this into perspective. The team that stayed in the house and did the right thing, and the team that left the house and did the wrong thing. Right?
Hey, no,
Three of you
no.
are three of you
We're
are
getting
now,
a bird.
3 of you are
Yeah,
now
we're
potentially
getting
going to
my-
fight with weird demon trees, and 4 of you are about to get high and eat a shitload of food.
Actually, I'm not.
Depending on how you look at
Anyway.
it, they're doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, drugs.
Nobody's
In
above
the
the
eyes
law.
of Jesus,
In
the
the
rules are
eyes
bad.
of Jesus.
More or less. Yeah. I rolled a 16 on Arcana.
Okay. You are able to
It's for the
not only maintain but pinpoint
Generalizing.
your connection to it.
yeah everything.
I'm
that's
gonna-
made,
It is
like,
still-
made,
It is still, for all intents and purposes, on the same plane of existence you're on.
York.
Yeah.
York, here.
Yes.
Throw it in his face. All right, I'm gonna go find the others. Oh,
He
here.
hands you a blunt.
I'm gonna throw one to Judd as well, and then I'm
Steven.
gonna walk out. Go find them.
Well, how do you think Stephen writes so well? Where is this creation come from? He's
Yeah.
always fucking wrong.
Creation.
Merida takes one, Yorick takes one, confused, Steven takes one. I don't know what he does with it.
He uses
No,
it.
I'm gonna light that shit up right away. and then I'm
Merida
gonna
lights it
leave.
up. Merida lights it up, half asleep and hungry, kind of like singes the fur around her face a little bit, but she starts smoking. So
yeah, I have
anyone,
543 uses of that, Kara. I have a lot.
yes, you do. So
I
anyone
have
who
like
smokes,
a brick. I have a lot.
so anyone who smokes this, give me a con save, please.
Bet.
I'm not, because I'm going to go
I'm
find the
hanging on
others.
to it for now.
So Merida, Steven, did you light up?
No, I'll use it as a bargaining chip later.
Got you. So the only one who does is Merida.
Of course, Merida's the stupid one. Leave her alone.
Everyone's getting one, whether they like it or not.
Oh God.
And they took it.
Damn it.
Were you
that's
burning
a
with the-
that's a
with the
that's
hard
a nat
candies?
20 for a 24.
I can only yeah,
Okay, so
but it's
that
weak.
is a stoned off your ass, but still able to function. That's what that is. You are a functioning stoner right now.
high functioning.
Bangering.
Yeah.
So it's just me on a normal day.
No, like
I know. There you go.
Just
What?
like me on a normal day.
Just like you and Norm.
Uh,
Okay, so
Speaking of which,
while she runs off to the kitchen to smoke and eat food, Steven, what are you doing?
I'm gonna relax.
You're gonna
We've
relax.
had a rough time in hell, basically, and I'm not having it. I don't
Okay,
want to
so-
be here.
Much to your delight, it now appears to be a normal house.
I mean, as far as times in hell are concerned, this is actually pretty nice, guys. Like,
Malador, what are you doing?
I'm leaving and I'm going to find them.
Okay, so you're going to leave and try to track them. I need survival to see if you can track the footprints that are still there, because the wind is blowing the snow around.
Oh, let's go!
Yorick, what are
Natural
you doing?
20.
I'm gonna try to follow the connection with my book.
21.
So you leave as well.
Yeah.
So you and Malador are both leaving.
I'm eating.
I need a perception from you because you're not following tracks. You're following a connection. And Malador, despite how much time has gone by and the wind blowing the snow around, and the fact that like every
I
other
feel like I would
footprint,
just like Wolverine smell and just smell this.
it's basically
disgusting
like
scent.
every other footprint is gone. But yes, you are able to use your even in your normal tiefling form.
40 feet.
You're
man.
able to use your sharp senses somehow. You're able to tap into them just for this moment and track a scent.
23.
Okay,
I
so
know,
you guys,
Harrison Snents.
so you start tracking their scents. You start tracking the connection, and ironically enough, you both make the exact same turn around the house and start heading in the exact same direction.
that's so weird.
Before we get before we get too far away from the house, I'm going to produce flame
Okay.
to kind of keep
Oh.
myself warm.
You don't have to do that. I got it. Flame on.
Yeah, he's gonna
Human Torch.
Yeah, he's
Very much appreciated.
He's not gonna go Ghost Rider. He's just like he's in his normal tiefling, but he bursts into a fireball.
Very much appreciated.
Don't mention it. Don't
And
ever
being
use
that it's only you, you could stay close enough to him to not get damaged and stay warm. When it was the whole group, you would have had to stand in a circle, and it still would have been half of you got cold.
Oh, now
There's
you guys
only
can,
so much it can do.
have all this time to talk about how Antolon was.
Yeah,
in
that's what I was.
World
I just clarified after he did that. Do not use Antolon ever.
Well, I don't
Oh,
even know what.
Don't worry, Antolon's getting used.
So,
He's just got a regular Pokedex of all
Just
of
don't
Malador's
cast
family. That's great.
I just imagine he rips out the page with Antolon on it, balls it up in a ball, and just goes, Antolon, I choose you.
It's okay because I can add him. I choose you, so it's fine.
yeah,
There's a
for
D&D
whatever
dex.
reason,
Whenever he
they're
opens up the book, it just talks to Antolon.
I can't,
The human-
I can't wait till we find Malador's mom and somehow she gets added.
Input her.
Just get the whole family tree in there.
Think
Cousins,
it's later,
like,
Depends on your perspective.
I don't like that. I'm good.
sorry, continue. I apologize.
But I digress.
Uh-oh.
You know what? Malador's gonna look at Yorick. He's gonna be like, "Hey, I want you to do it. I want to see what
We
happens."
know what just happened.
Hey, Captain, you're on mute.
Okay, so
Is
back
this
to you
your
three.
business?
Never mind. He's not. Wow.
He's been on mute.
I missed that entirely. What happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'm talking to myself. I'm going crazy.
Yeah.
I want my bird back.
I was
That's
just talking
crazy
shit.
once.
That's all.
They put me in a room, a rubber room with rats, and the rats.
Rat. I was room once. They roomed me in a rat. A rubber room with rat. Rat. I was room once. Is it crazy? Rubber in
See,
a
and
room.
the fact
Rubber
that she
rat
didn't
crazy.
even say it right makes it better. That actually made it way better that she couldn't even recite it correctly. I was crazy once, then I became a dungeon master. Okay, so
That's the pipeline.
Crazy. I was crazy.
and
once.
y'all made me even more.
And then I
crazy.
became a panda.
Gateway drug.
Panda made me crazy.
I was actually like stage whispering to another
Blair.
something that she reminded me of. So if I missed something, I do apologize. What did I miss?
Nothing.
Okay, so we're
Oh, I
going
told Yorick to use him.
to use him.
Do it.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do it. Grab him by the neck.
I
Do
would
it.
if I had my book.
I have flames on my hand, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, Stolas, go find Blitzo.
Oh, your memory's so great.
What's his phone number?
What's his phone number? Yes.
But we are going to camera shift to you three.
Alder doesn't even realize he doesn't have the book.
He told you out loud he doesn't have it. So
Did he? I don't think he did.
as you're attempting to grab him by the neck, he tells you he doesn't have his book.
I let go.
But we are going to switch to you three. What are you three doing in the interim?
I'm scared to go down the path.
Yeah.
It looks like an obvious trap.
I mean, they have hands, and hands are for grabbing, and I'm grabbable.
These boots
I
are
guess
made for
understand that.
I'm a very grabbable person.
I have a rumbly in my tummy. that
These-
only hands can
These
satisfy.
hands are made for grabbing, and that's what they'll do. And
The trees are singing that.
one
The
of these
trees
hands
freaking
are
musical.
gonna grab all over
It just becomes a sick musical.
It does. They just start dancing and singing.
It's
I
even
can't
more
wait for that
horrifying.
episode.
These hands are made for grabbing all.
Of course, it's done when no one else sings.
We getting the only singing while talking universe.
I'm gonna start yelling at Darling to wake up.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
How
Just
do
in
you
my-
yell?
Just in my mind. Just trying to yell at her in her mind.
Give me another animal handling.
You can't raise the volume of your voice in your mind. Doesn't work. I've tried.
Gotta use
Watch me.
It's not in my mind, it's in her mind.
Sorry, I have them searching.
So do I.
14 again.
Seemed so loud.
Okay. All you hear is snoring back.
Never went back.
Garrison!
Yep.
Harrison,
What's up?
are you okay and
What's
alive?
happening?
1 second. I'm a little stuck. Can I make a strength check to try and break out of this cocoon?
You can.
Cool.
It's contested, but yes, you can.
They all are.
I think the trees might be evil.
100%. Yes. Ooh,
They're a little handsy.
Just a working theory, though. I don't know.
All right. So
Just the one.
Not
As,
100% sure.
as he's caught in his hand, be careful of the hands.
Hey, watch out
27.
for the-
27?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you break out?
So I'm gonna, I'm assuming I don't know how it closed over me, but I'm just gonna like brace my feet and then grab onto Darling and then like push up with my back, like and try to like just like snap the branch or whatever's.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you grab. It's kind of like football tackle because you have her in your hands. So it's like what with your shoulders and your back is what you.
I'm assuming something's like pressuring on my back, so almost
Yes.
like how you would stand up from a squat. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like but with Darling. in
With
my
Darling
hand.
in your arms. Okay. So two things are going to happen simultaneously. One, you are going to very successfully and what feels like with ease rip through this hand-like tree branch where the hand isn't going to open. You're actually going to hear it crack and tear as like the fingertips stay closed and the rest of the hand just bursts open.
Yeah.
The second thing you're going to hear is a
Yep. And I'm
a
gonna.
just whining moan as you rip through this hand that is then going to cascade throughout the forest.
Yep. And I'm going to
hear that?
immediately.
It doesn't just echo,
We hear that too, right?
it spreads.
We hear that too, right?
Yes,
Harrison, the
as,
trees are screaming.
as all of the hands
think they might
start
be
to
evil.
sprout up and do this same irritating yet painful moan.
So
Garrison,
I'm
I
gonna,
promise I didn't do it.
Doesn't
I'm gonna
it
it's
have
gonna be
the,
I'm gonna jettison up with my wings. but-
from Harry Potter 2, the
Yeah.
wailing
Willow.
Yes.
Whopping willow.
No,
No,
no.
the wailing, the
No, not as high pitch. But
But
yes.
I just love like Vidar's like, oh, like Garrison, like what are you doing? I'm like, oh, hold on, let me try something. And then you just hear a crack, and then you just hear this giant wailing throughout the whole forest.
Yes.
And then I'm
What did
gonna
you try?
shoot up into the
I'm just gonna side eye Cammy and go, oh fuck.
Okay. Garrison, I need 3 dex checks.
Holy shit.
Please and thank you.
okay.
in this spot.
So okay, that's 12. That's 16. That's unnatural 20. The 12. If the 12's a fail, I'm gonna do my indomitable.
It's not a fail.
Okay.
So, Vidar and Cammy, what you guys are going to notice from the ground is Garrison and Darling burst up into the air. And then you're going to hear this like ear shattering, like almost nose bleeding, just moan spread throughout all these trees as they start flying up into the air. 3 of them on his way back to the tree line are going to try to swat, and he's going to dodge all 3 as he exits the tree line. But now, as he's exiting the tree line, you 2 are both standing at the tree line. And the 6 trees along the tree line in the proximity are now leaning forward.
Backpedal, backpedal,
I'm running.
backpedal.
Backing up.
So you 2 need dex saves.
Okay.
How many?
Not checks, saves.
How many?
1.
One.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you make 6.
Check.
Yeah.
You said not check
Dex save.
Okay. So then,
If you're proficient, you have advantage.
no.
I got a 19.
Well, that wasn't with any pluses.
Got an 11
Okay.
plus
Okay. So,
no.
Garrison, you blast
11
off
plus
with
what?
Darling.
stuff. I'm trying to find out what it is.
Yeah, you're good.
I
Take your
add-
time.
Yeah. 14.
Okay. Garrison, you blast off successfully with Darling. Vidar and Cammy hear this and turn around to Jet, and both of them are grabbed.
With a 19? Oh my
Shit, that's
I
what you
rolled a
got?
natural 18.
Damn.
But
All right.
Vidar, you do slip away.
Okay, can I try to do something to get Cammy out then? Actually, no, I have an idea. Go ahead with whatever you're going to describe what's happening.
So, two of them reach out and grab both of you. You manage to break free and slip away, and Cammy is brought back up into the air.
Oh. Okay, question. How okay, so when these things grab her, how
You
thick
have,
is like
You have about 3 seconds.
I got you. How thick is the thing, the little
The wrist.
wood, the wrist area? About that? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take a swipe at it with my rapier.
Do it. You got about
Please don't
3
kill me.
seconds to react,
Yep.
which is
That's a
one
nat
act.
20 for a 28.
Nice.
Okay, don't roll damage. You swipe down with your rapier and you chop this like weird 4-foot branched hand off. And this like green, viscous, acidic like fluid just starts shooting out of as it like a whip. Just starts flails through the forest.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's still like grabbed by this hand. By this wooden hand. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab one of the fingers that's like probably on her shoulder and just yank as hard as I can and try to throw her back into the
Oh no, when I say wrapped, I mean like she's in it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm gonna try to take her like in the hand and throw her with the hand wrapped around her.
Basically take the whole
after I
cocoon
chopped
with
it off. After I've chopped the hand off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take the whole thing, her and the hand that's still wrapped around her, and throw off into the open wilderness.
Okay.
Yeah, then I'm turning and running.
I mean, once it lands, it lets go, and you crash out of it.
It's just a
one
series of
bludgeoning
screaming.
damage.
Okay.
1 bludgeoning damage to Cammy.
Sorry.
As
No,
this,
I prefer it to whatever it was gonna do.
as this whip is now going throughout the tree line, and this acidic is now spraying up, and you again this like. So, Garrison, you're free from this. Cammy and Vidar, you need wisdom saves.
Oh no. I got another nat 20.
Hacks.
I know it is hacks. I'll get my physical dice eventually. I still can't find them.
Vidar's
22.
Okay. You're both good.
Cool. It just hurts our ears a little bit. Like,
You run away successfully back into the cold Antarctic wilderness.
oh, get back together. There's the cloak.
Oh, shit, the cloak, yeah.
Yep. And within what seems like what should have not taken very long. Let's just put it that way. You do know that you've traveled for about 3 hours to get to the tree line.
Mm-hmm.
However, it didn't feel like that combat, whatever that situation was, took that long. But you wrap in a cloak and you start heading, I'm assuming, back toward the house.
Yes. Well, first I want to see Garrison. Come down, please.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I come up and I give him Darling.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, how far did you fly away? Because you were
No, I didn't fly far. I didn't like keep going. Like I went far enough that the trees couldn't reach me, and then I landed.
It's my bird now.
Yeah.
You fucking mother.
If you want her, you're gonna pay for her. He's gonna turn her into a vampire owl.
Don't you dare.
But okay, so he lands, gives you Darling. She's actually fine. Believe it or not, she's warmer than she should be, given the circumstance. But I'm assuming you tuck her back into your coat.
Yeah, I'm assuming she's still sleeping, so I have her like in my arms, and then I just tuck her in my little coat pocket.
You two run into Yorick and Malador.
Hey, what's up, guys? What happened?
I got grabbed by a tree.
I should say you run into Yorick and a flame.
Yep. Gee, I wonder.
Nothing happened. We got Darling with no incident. How'd y'all's rest go?
Good. Yeah. I got this for you. He's gonna unflame his hand, go in his bag, and hand one to each of you.
What is this? Oh, it's a joint?
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna drop it in the snow.
Yeah, I'm like, he's gonna like give it to me. I'm like, oh, cool, yeah, that's great.
Just toss it over my shoulder. Oh, nice, cool. Toss it over my shoulder.
Cammy does not know what it is.
Here, I got you.
Vidar's gonna reach over and grab it and throw it over his shoulder.
So two of your well-rolled blunts end up in the snow and floating away in the wind.
No, I'm grabbing Cammy's and tossing it over my shoulder too. Do it.
No.
She takes the joint and tosses it over her shoulder.
3 wasted blunts.
Mine's gone, and I'm just being fat.
I'll
3
pull
wasted.
mine that I rolled. I'm gonna light the end with my finger. Here,
Yorick, your
inhale.
Don't do it.
Connection to that book is
no. You'll be all right. Inhale.
Don't do it.
Just fuck off, Vidar.
It's peer pressure. Don't do it.
So then who's got it?
Here you go. Try.
All right, I don't need to say that like you should
Breathe
take
smoke.
something
That's not good
from
for
a
your
stranger and then put it in your mouth. I'm just saying.
Yeah. I know we've been through some shit.
Yeah, of course I know what it is.
No, can you tell me what it? I don't know what it is.
Oh, it just makes you feel great.
You ever had catnip?
That's a weird comparison. I don't know why.
It's catnip.
You know what? Methamphetamine.
No,
yeah.
you know what it does?
You and Steven aren't there.
It steals your future joy because
No,
you
it
feel
doesn't.
good. You feel good, but then
Look.
you regret it later. It's just like drinking. Like
No.
it steals your happiness
Yeah, it's
from
basically an
tomorrow.
alcohol drink. Here.
I had beer one time when I was 6. I
Well,
didn't
trust
like
me,
it.
this is so much better.
Exactly.
Yeah. Don't do it. Don't do it.
1.
I'll take it and just hold it.
No, you got it. What are you gonna let it burn? Come on. 1.
This is terrible peer pressure. Listen, we got,
What?
we're in
Intimidation? Can I roll intimidation?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
If intimidation to scare her into it, persuasion to convince her to do it.
That's not cool.
Do I
Don't
need to
do
roll
that.
to counter this, or is
It
it
depends
just...
on what he rolls.
If you
Nah.
28.
For which one?
Intimidation. I have a +10 and I rolled an 18.
There's
Can
no
I?
fighting.
You know what?
Okay,
Fuck
okay,
this.
Jesus.
Fuck
Yeah,
this. Fuck
try
this.
it.
Hold on. I'm doing my celestial revelation on Malador. I'm
No,
getting him the fuck out of here.
Here we go again.
Do it.
As soon as he does it, I'm doing my celestial revelation.
Go ahead.
Can you make a constant? Can you do a charisma saving throw?
It does. Okay. It won't do anything. Natural
Why?
20 anyway. So I
That's
can't
not
be feared
cool,
anymore.
man.
I can't fear anymore.
He can't
That's-
be.
You can't.
That
be
is
frightened.
to. That's to get him out of his rage and his like full moon. Yeah, that wouldn't have any effect on him anyway.
Not anymore.
Well, no, so is the not frightened? Is that only in your Ghost Rider form?
It's
No, that's because of his character level now. He can't be frightened anymore. but you can still use that revelation to knock him out of his full moon stasis if you need to.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Other than that, it doesn't work.
Yeah, but I don't like doing intimidation to make someone hit a joint. That takes away player urgency. It's kind of an asshole thing.
Whatever.
I'm still with it. It's fine.
He did it.
Okay.
And
Tammy's
she
just
smoked
really-
it. So
yeah.
like it or don't, it doesn't matter.
So Malador,
Yeah, just let it. Just hold on. You'll like it. Hold on a couple minutes.
why are you like
Gotta
this?
So, Cammy, give me a con save, please. What did
It's a
you roll a
natural
natural
one.
fucking one? Did you roll a 1?
Yeah.
Okay. So, contrary to popular belief, the first time you smoked, you got higher than a fucking kite.
Yep.
So you feel very weighted down, all of a sudden very hungry, and the world around you becomes very colorful.
What the fuck?
Like I said, it's amazing.
Like the snow and the ash falling from the ground is actually it the sensitivity toward it becomes heightened. But you can taste colors.
You can smell numbers.
You can, yeah.
I've been that high.
What are you thinking? You look like you're having a good time.
You are scared shitless.
Hey, hold on, calm down.
She's just like
Yeah, she would begin. She'd have one of those anxiety fits, breathing too fast, crying, panicking.
Wait, I'm in hell? Oh my god!
Maybe it'll be a happy day.
It's not a happy fucking day.
Calm down. Holy shit, chill. You're fine. Come on. You want to breathe with me? All right.
Now,
all right.
now
Look,
you're taking her back. You're carrying her.
I got it. I'm gonna unflame the rest of my body, pick her up with one arm, and then have my one arm still for the rest of us.
The flame is the entire body or none of it.
That's not what we said. I could do the finger thing.
The finger.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Hold on. We still have our torches. You guys are
Yeah,
fine.
we do still have the torches.
All right, then I'll
I
just.
mean,
Yeah, that would be funny. I'll take her back as he's a flame puts her over the
just
shoulder.
on fire.
And then she's high out of her mind, freaking out.
And can't feel it and just getting cooked from the inside out. Yeah.
That's a terrible idea.
But yes, Yorick, whatever you are choosing to do.
Could you guys check your bags for my book? I passed out and now it's gone.
The world is numbers and colors.
It's
I
the
tried,
world.
Bobby.
It's all just math. It's all just math.
Is she gonna be okay?
No, she's
You
not.
know, that usually doesn't happen. I'm not sure. I think she's just fucking wicked. I don't know.
Your connection disappears.
It was just here.
All right, let's get her back. So fucking.
You
Steven-
hear very familiar maniacal laughter in the back of your head.
I swear to God, if it's Ellen.
Sounds like your patron.
Ellenwood is dead. All right, she's not coming back.
As far as we know.
Like
Here,
as soon
eat
as
this.
as soon as
Give
the
you a
connection drops, you hear that in the back of your head.
Of all the times for my book, play hide and seek.
Here, I gave you a day of rations. I was like, eat this.
It seems we have another player.
There, now it'll just now chill and you'll be all right.
I'm trying to
I'm not the only one interested in it.
What? Interested in what?
Well, what are you missing?
Hey, do you know Swills by any chance?
Huh?
So where are you guys headed, by the way, while you're having this
Back to
inner
the house.
and midlife crisis? Where are you heading?
Back to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are going to get back to the house, and it's no longer there. But you do see Steven and Merida. Merida sitting on the snow with several plates in front of her, just like face fucking different platters of fruit and meat and fish. Steven, I would assume, as the house disappears, you're doing what you normally do, writing shit down. But as the rest of you get back, there is no house to be found, which tells you in your experience with his cards that the time ran out.
Merida, we have a first timer. We need help.
The house is fucking gone.
I'm gonna bring her over to Merida. Nightmare.
Why do I have to?
Merida's just gonna have Cammy sit next to her and she's gonna hold her. Like she's just gonna go like this and just be like, it's okay.
Steven, can you sober her up, please?
Yeah, I have this. You guys need to stop going out and using a bunch of drugs. Every time someone gets
comes
drunk
back.
or high, I'm always the one that has to fix the problem. Anyways, I go over and
You hear the laughter
Stephen
again.
King, what happened to that?
I cast Lesser Restoration.
Okay, Cammy, you are perfectly sober again.
I don't like the tube.
I don't like the tube.
I don't like the tube.
Yeah.
Merida's just gonna pet her hair and just be like, it's okay.
And now,
Probably
Cammy, you are going to begin frothing at the mouth, and you are going to
rainbows
involuntarily vomit the most beautiful array of rainbow colors mixed with like Dawn dish soap. So extra sudsy.
actually throws up.
Yes.
You've learned the most valuable lesson you can.
She vomits.
Don't take drugs from Malador.
Don't
She
take
vomits
drugs from
about a gallon of
Malador.
liquid. She vomits about a gallon of liquid that then
Jesus.
immediately freezes to the ground in this like weird
Colorful
Picasso
awesomeness.
color array down on the ground. And the suds and the froth start to float up into the air.
Merida's just
Like
gonna
some
sit there
weird
and just
bubble
go like
machine.
this.
But you are perfectly sober nonetheless. You're very
Is that
hungry now,
normally
but you're
happen?
perfectly sober.
No,
Merida's gonna go
no,
like
that's
this.
new.
Yeah. Merida has about 5 plates sitting in front of her of various meats and cheeses, fruits, fish.
I'm eating meats.
There you go. Fantastic.
Did I try throwing another house card? What do you guys think?
No!
No.
Yeah, I didn't think
What
it
if
was
there's
the best
another
idea
person?
either, but you know.
Let's wait a little bit.
Can you just stop doing stuff?
It
Can you
is-
just-
It is freezing out here.
Uh,
Garrison, unlike above the tree line, I mean you don't feel it, but you can hear it, you can see it. It doesn't seem to stop down here.
right.
If they're freezing, I'll go full force.
We could build an igloo, guys.
An igloo.
You could build an igloo. Would that be smart? I don't know.
I think we should actually find like a real house.
I mean, it's good enough for the Eskimos. Just saying.
Eskimos.
Anything to take the chill off.
It'll stop the wind. That's most of the chill right there.
You know how long it's gonna fucking take us?
Well, if we work together, we can cut the time in half.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does, man. Duh.
I'm
Now,
not
can everybody
missing.
roll high enough to do
Okay,
that.
Malador's not allowed in the fort.
Malador's
Okay.
not allowed to.
He's not allowed
Malador
in
gets
Make a
to
sign
be
that
the
says
campfire
no
on the
Malador
outside.
Let's gather around the campfire.
And
And
sing
sing
our
our
campfire
Fire
song.
song.
Our C-A-M-P-F-I-R
Fire
song.
Is everyone agreeing to make the igloo?
Now Luke's gonna watch.
Yes.
I'd be down.
It's
All
not
right.
terrible.
So, Steven.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know what this would be. You know what? Just for the hell of it,
Thank
because you're proficient and you have such a high score in it, roll me a performance check.
All right.
Just because.
This is one that I can actually like roll bad on. Well, not roll bad. The lowest I can roll is a 14.
Well, a natural 1 is still a natural 1.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is that's 25.
Okay, so with Steven's direction and experience, you guys build and craft a fully functional, multi-purpose and multi-person igloo that is able to have a small fire on the inside of it without melting completely, and big enough to hold every member of the party.
I have a question. Can I reach out to Gladys?
42.
She can go through dimensions.
She can, in fact, jump dimensions. Your connection with her is when you're sitting in her, but you can try.
I'm gonna try to. Gladys, I really need you right now. I'm freezing to death and shit's not going well. We're in the fucking hard. Please help.
I just want to go home.
Why did we wait this
me
long
up,
to
Mom.
contact Gladys?
Mom, pick me up. I'm scared.
I don't
Yeah.
And in hell.
sleep over anymore. I want to go home. They're being mean. I want to go home.
Yeah, there is a sign on the front that says no Malador allowed.
No Malador allowed.
In the snow.
That is
In the
funny.
snow.
Malador free zone.
Yeah.
If you were possessed by a flame spirit, you are not allowed in here.
Well, he also said he wouldn't help.
Anyone who is proficient in Arcana, please roll.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
please.
me.
I'm not.
Can I roll anyway?
No.
I have advantage in Arcana, but I'm not
I
proficient
my,
in it.
my cord and unplugged my headphones.
Whoa.
Captain.
Well, we can still hear you. Yeah, no, you got for this. You need to be proficient in it.
Okay, yeah, I just have the advantage button. I'm not proficient.
I'm
so.
not honestly sure why you'd have advantage in something you're not proficient in, but
Okay.
okay.
9.
A 9 with advantage?
Yeah, I rolled.
Nice.
I rolled 2
10,
6s.
17.
Okay. So, Yorick, Malador, how did you make this call? Was it out loud or in your mind?
It's in his head.
Okay. So, as you're trying to focus on your connection with your book, that it keeps disappearing and coming back, and it's on top of you, and then it's not. Then it goes away, and then it comes back. You feel a shift in the air.
Yes!
Literally a shift in the air.
Yes!
As if, because everyone else is conversating, trying to figure things out, north becomes west. Quite literally, the entire atmosphere around you just shifts. Air and all.
That's a little horrifying.
I believe
That's
it.
just not right. That felt
Boom!
weird.
An enormous ship,
Let's
shaped
go!
like a squid, rips through the air and the atmosphere
Yes!
and lands
Oh.
onto the ground.
Yes!
How are we gonna keep her from freezing?
Yeah, she's
Lands
covered
on
in
the ground,
slime.
We're just gonna get out of here.
hovering
This
3
place.
feet above like she normally does. Right in front of the group.
What do you mean, get out of here?
She
We're
can
here.
teleport
What
Right.
is that?
dimensionally.
And
Malador.
immediately,
Why are we here?
she unravels the tentacles and whips them out, and they begin to freeze.
Uh-oh.
Like in place.
What did I just say? How are we going to keep her from freezing? Everything else is.
And then what
freezing.
Garrison said, why are we here in the first place? To find his mom.
Did I really scare you?
And now he wants to leave.
Yeah.
Now he wants to leave.
Obviously not here.
Legitimately, I'm like, oh.
We've spent
You didn't even look anywhere.
You're sitting
we've
right
spent
here.
10 hours here.
It's different.
And it reverberated, so I'm like, oof.
What just happened? What did we miss?
I scared the shit out of her.
Oh,
Yeah, when he did the boom.
The boom.
Honestly, I
Scared
mean,
me.
Scared the
if that
cat,
ship
too.
dies, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
miss it. I hated that ship.
The ship's gonna be fine.
It's disgusting.
I'm
and
gonna just go
I
get on
never
the
wanna-
ship and be on fire, and it'll be alright. Because then it won't freeze.
You can get on that thing? What is it? It's like a,
It's
Yeah, grab her.
our
So-
it's
It
our
looks like a
ship.
giant
It's a
nautilus.
Wait, I
big,
can't.
skinny
Frozen, never mind.
nautilus.
Yes. So yeah. So to describe it, it's about like about 50 feet in length, about 30 feet wide. It's about 3 stories tall, and it looks like a pirate ship on the outside that's covered in a thin snot-like film that has a squid beak with the 6 tentacles that are purple.
It's like
That-
the
Have you ever
nautilus
played?
from
Have you ever
Baldur's
played
I have
Baldur's
played
Gate?
Baldur's
that
Gate
would
3,
be whipping around.
Yeah,
had
the
I know
they
what a
chosen-
nautiloid is, but Cammy
Yeah.
doesn't.
had
Yeah,
they-
okay.
well, that's why
Yeah.
I'm describing it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But had they not frozen in time because of how cold it is, they would be whipping around right now.
Okay. I'm gonna speak to Gladys in my mind. How can I keep you from not freezing?
There is no response.
Alright.
You killed
gonna-
the ship.
Oh, your phone died?
Yep. I'm at 9%. I'm about to get yelled at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, because everybody's gonna be like, charge it.
Sideways.
Charge it.
Well, we have light. I have Life 360, and it'll ping when I have
Oh, gotcha.
low battery.
Gotcha.
Yeah, my family's on that too.
We'll just
There you go.
I'm gonna try to unfreeze this ship. Flames.
I'm gonna be so happy if we lose Gladys here. I'm gonna laugh.
Just as quickly as she appeared, she's going to gone.
Okay, fine.
There she goes.
There she goes
It's too
again.
cold.
Alright.
So
On the road.
when she when she disappears, it's as if like gravity folds her into a little ball of light and then gone. Just as quickly as she appeared, she disappears.
Oh, there goes that.
Am I still high? What was that?
No.
That was
That was,
Nope, you are sober as a judge.
I have a ship. Name's Gladys.
That was a ship?
Yeah,
Unfortunately.
pretty awesome. Wait till we get back to the
It was like made
Yeah,
of skin.
Yeah, it's my favorite.
Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah.
He's all
it's,
slimy.
it's covered in snot.
It is literally a pirate ship made of skin.
and
Right.
like you get up and
Skin
everything's all
and slime.
slimy and you just like embrace the slime.
It's not helping. Not helping.
You'll find out soon, eventually.
You- Imagine, if you will, an entire ship made of mucus.
La 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 la, I can't hear you, I can't hear you, I can't hear
And
you.
then like you get to the like below deck.
you.
I
and the
can't hear
walls
you. La, la,
are
la,
like
la,
all
la, la.
flesh and
La, la, la,
slimy,
la,
but
la,
then
la,
there's
la,
like
la.
5-star food and amazing beds. And
I
it's
can't hear you, I
great.
can't hear you, I can't hear you.
Constantly moist. And the only way to communicate is you let it penetrate.
It like
It's not.
They're just fully in
Yeah, what you're doing.
yeah.
And Vidar wanted to bring children on it. Yeah.
What?
No,
Yeah,
Garrison-
that's a story.
Garrison,
for
there's some
another
things
day.
that we need to keep quiet.
This is yet again
Why are we
another thing
bringing
involving
children
children
like
that I was
Getting out of here.
strongly against.
So why were the children allowed on the ship?
There was no children on the ship, Malador. There's no children on the ship. You don't have any evidence for it. Garrison's high.
Like how I didn't
Yeah,
know.
you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. Hell's
Yeah, Garrison's high. He doesn't know what he's talking about. There's no children on the ship.
That's secondhand high. Anyways.
All right, let's get the
so-
fuck out of here. We need to like go. Like
and
Well,
leave
you
our
guys-
igloo.
You guys did successfully build the igloo.
So
Yeah, I'm taking a long rest in the igloo.
I'd be down for that as well.
Okay.
I'm going into the igloo and laying down
Yep.
and going to sleep.
So if you are all going to go into the igloo,
not loud.
As soon as Yorick sees Vidar enter the igloo, he's just gonna reach out with the grabby hands.
Big spoon. Are you guys all going to sleep at the same time, or are you keeping watch
Uh,
I'll
throughout the
keep
course?
watch.
I feel like the people who already took a
I
long
had a
rest
long
can
rest.
keep watch.
Yeah.
So we need a total of 3 watches. 2 of you can go at the same time per one. So who would like to go first?
I'll go.
Okay, so we got Merida.
I'll go.
I'll go.
Only 2.
I don't need to.
Merida and who?
I can stay.
Well, Garrison doesn't need to sleep, but you do need to rest still.
Yeah.
Maldo already rested.
Yeah.
All right, so Malador and Merida make perception checks for me.
I'll be right back.
16.
Hold on, my thing's being. There it is. $14.
Okay. Is there anything that you would like to do during your watch or talk about during your watch? Or okay. So your watch goes smooth, no issues. The 2 of you are able to fall into a rather restful sleep. Who do you wake up to go next?
I'll stay up. I don't need to go to sleep.
You need to go to sleep, or you're going to take a point of exhaustion, sir.
Those are bad.
Who would like to go next?
I'll go next.
I'll go.
York and Steven. Each of you
I'm
make
not allowed
perception.
in the igloo, so I'll just go fuck myself laying on the ground.
They're all sleeping, dude. Just go.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll stay outside. I ain't going in.
Out of spite.
I'm holding my.
You can just do the flame thing anyway. Steven, perception check.
22.
Oh, what's my perception? With advantage.
+4.
God, what is with this? 18.
Okay. So again, anything that you guys want to do or talk about during your time?
I'm
Yorick.
gonna be keeping my mind open for my book connection.
It is right on top of you.
Is it back in my bag? I'm gonna check my bag. No.
Is it on
No.
me?
Give me another Arcana.
Another Arcana?
Mhm.
Eventually I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna strap that book down.
Merida has it.
Dirty 20.
I mean, its presence is very strong. Very strong.
For now, until
That-
it decides that it wants to go elsewhere.
It's almost as if you can reach out and touch it right in the igloo.
Right in the jujujum.
But other than that, your watch goes without issue. Cold, but it goes without issue. So the 2 of you are then able to take your long rest. And who is going to wake up for the 3rd watch?
Can I wake back up? Question mark.
Mm-mm.
Because I wanted to talk to Cam.
I'll be up. I only took a short rest. I didn't really need.
Well, your long rest is 4 hours because you don't
Yeah.
need to sleep, but you do need to rest, like
Yeah.
uninterrupted rest. But yes, just
So
for
the 3rd watch, yeah, I'll wake up
Yeah.
for the 3rd watch.
just for a mechanic standpoint, you do need to basically sit still for 4 hours.
Yeah.
So Garrison, and who's going to be with him?
I'll be with Garrison.
Okay. Perception checks from both of you. Cammy's just out. I got
Yeah.
rescued.
The weed probably didn't help either.
No.
That's a
Oh, come on.
She is not used to this shit.
that's a nat 20 for a 26.
And with
Dirty 20.
fantastic. Like yeah, you guys those rolls are like you guys can like taste the wind.
See the colors.
It's one of those things like now that you're not really focusing on anything else except for basically like the protection of the igloo. There is a very weird, like the wind is swirling in all directions. It's one of those things where like there should be tornadoes blowing through here
Mm-hmm.
because the wind in every direction, up, down, left, right, backwards, forwards, diagonally. It's just the wind is going everywhere. You do see like swirls in the air of where the wind clashes from time to time, but it's not creating anything destructive where it should be. But every once in a while, you also get a weird, I mean, aside from Garrison, because you're dead, but Vidar, like every once in a while, you'll get weird tastes and smells in the air. Anywhere from like salty to tropical to copper, to just moss, sometimes even rot, to just snow, dirt, or just nothing. But like just it's every once in a while. It's not even pinpointed like, oh, every 5 minutes something happens. It's just every once in a while throughout the course of your 2-hour watch. The air's feeling will change, its smell will change, its taste will change. And then of course if you relay that to Garrison, you could pin that with the colors you saw when you went up into the air. How the atmosphere
I think
weird.
Vidar
And
is
now-
just.
And now, as you guys are sitting out there, you notice the same thing that Yorick literally witnessed, is that you're sitting outside of this igloo, and now the direction that you made this igloo in, when you were sitting outside the front door with your back to the igloo, you saw that straight ahead was the end of the tree line and the end of the mountain line the way it was before. At this point now, when you're sitting at the front of the igloo, there is nothing in front of you.
This is
And
ironic.
and the end of the mountains are now to your left.
Yeah, it's
And
all
to your right.
rotating clockwise.
Yes, literally, like you now see what Yorick felt. The entire plane shifted.
Is it shifted or is it constantly rotate, like spinning, like clockwise?
From what you can tell, just sitting here, it shifted.
It just shifted, just like one shift, not like a constant like movement.
Because, again, from what you can tell based on that roll, it
We're
looks
still
like
on the
it just
clock.
it looks like it was just a big shift.
Gotcha. Makes sense. I saw those footprints that changed direction.
But the team as a whole, you get a long rest. You have another new party member to your group. I love how quickly you guys just accept people in. It's so much fun.
It's a lot better than getting attacked within the first
But
2 minutes of being met.
you do now have a lot
got
of different
drugged.
questions. What are the footprints? What was that humanoid with the weird creatures? What's up with the trees? And then of course the reason that you not exactly came here per se, but the reason you went down the stairs through the door in the first place was to find Malador's mother in the pursuit of the information Vidar got, which was it could be the Red Mage who evidently lived through that door.
Yeah.
Which Vidar again would lead you to believe that the Red Mage lives here. And has somehow been seen outside.
And this is the reason why when people go down into the crypts, they don't come back.
And with all of that, we are going to end there tonight.
All right. Heck yeah.
So.
Sweet.
Good night.
That was actually really cool.
I'm excited for next session.
Me too.
Yeah.
That was actually really cool.
And we gained a member. For now.
Or
Yes.
For now. Unless it becomes
like
serious.
Meatball is over there trying to get something. I'm not sure what it is, but he's trying to get it.
He's
He
gonna
smells
get it.
food. He's trying to leave his scent on your computer so you won't forget him.
Lydia.
Probably.
Lydia and Banks, and then we were over at another person's house that had cats.
All right, so next week it'll be from my hotel room, but same time.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't
Yeah.
do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do
You
drugs.
throw up rainbow colors.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll throw up rainbow colors if you smoke
Also,
weed.
don't drug people. It's not fun.
Yeah,
No.
don't do that
It's
either.
not cool.
Don't do that.
I would never do that in IRL.
Avoid
Never.
trees with hands.
Avoid
Yeah.
any trees that look like hands. Avoid them.
Avoid grandfather clocks, furniture.
Oh, the Davidar.
Sure.
What's the
Don't-
quote
you
of the
know what?
Davidar?
One of the biggest things: don't use blood to open up a door and then walk through it. You know.
Yeah.
That's-
That's a good
If there's
rule
no
of thumb.
door handle and there's like some weird angel
there's-
and demon on the door that
Yeah.
requires a blood sacrifice to open
Yeah.
it, just don't go in there.
Just don't do it.
Just don't be in the D&D world.
Yeah.
You know?
That too.
Yeah.
Just stay in reality where it's boring.
All right,
Don't
Vidar,
be
what's our
adventurous.
quote?
Oh shit.
What's our quote, Vidar? Come on, you can't leave us hanging. No one's left yet. You got to give us one.
Hmm?
Come on. What you got?
Your mic's muted.
Yeah, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
He's just gonna leave.
My,
Oh.
of course your mic
Stop.
messed up.
No. The
Yeah,
quote.
sure. Likely excuse.
Get better technology. That is the
Likely excuse. It's been working it's been working the whole time until we put the
Time.
pressure on, and then it don't work anymore. Uh-huh.
Right. I have one. What's
Wow.
what's
You
the
hear me
difference
now?
between,
I'm talking through my webcam mic.
Go ahead. What you got?
The bigger the fupa, the tastier chalupa. Bye.
Oh, I hate you.
Yeah.
I hate you.
Bye.
That's-
Love y'all.
When in doubt,
Bye.
do drugs and get the fuck out.
Bye-bye.